Hey, shout out to y'all boys when I pulled up here. Backstory. First of all, we live, baby. We live, baby. Everybody's back in their natural habitat.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm moderating, but I still got that gold couch, red couch energy. I got a different feel these days. Yeah. I'm sitting in this seat, but I still feel like I'm sitting on the couch. So we're gonna see how this goes. But back to it. Backstory. Manny, he tagged me in a little post. Neighbors sitting, friends sitting on roofs, whatnot.
I told you I was gonna do it.
Yeah. I pull up to the house. Motherfuckers on top of my roof. With Dev too as well.
I definitely was there.
Yes.
We were.
Talking about drinking on the roof and whatnot.
Drinks in hand. Hey.
Neighbors driving past asking questions.
They were walking past asking questions.
They definitely did walk. I'm pretty sure your neighbor's like right across from you.
Yeah.
She came outside like a couple times, and I heard her like scuffling around. I'm pretty sure she was like, they got about another 10 minutes before Ricky and them show up.
They jealous. They was jealous.
Before I called the boys on them.
So y'all boys got there with no ladder too as well.
Yeah.
Hey, look, athletics.
Hey, sneaky ninja activities.
There you go.
NFL prospect, former Manning, D1 prospect, Dev, yeah. D1 Dev, so.
D1 Dev?
D1 activities.
D1 activities.
Do-rag activities.
That's what that was. Do-rag activities.
Do-rag
That's why we got up
activities.
there.
Do-rag activity.
Should've been on time.
Hey, do-rag activity may be hot, but that mask off right now.
Hey,
That mask off. Hey.
Speaking of which,
Future back up there. What's up?
Look.
you stole my fire.
I'm sorry. Before we even go into any of that, it's a little teaser, a little appetizer. Go Couch, how we feeling? Manny, how you doing?
Man, actually, I'm doing really good, man. I got it's a good week. You can call me big vaccinated now. I got my second
Big
vaccination. Yeah, big vax. So I got my second vaccination. I got my little sticker. Wait. You know what I'm saying? Got a lollipop, and I'm feeling really good.
They gave you a lollipop and a sticker?
Oh, shit.
Man, went to the pediatric office.
I was playing. I ain't dead. But yeah, man, did all that. But actually, I did come home and fucking took I'm gonna take a quick nap. Nah, bro, I was out for 4 hours.
Damn.
They did you like that?
Did me like that. I'm running on fumes. Honestly, I'm just here for chilling. I was like, I had to do stuff to keep me busy.
Well, you better be here.
like,
Don't end up like Rory.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
You gonna y'all all gonna be doing podcasts from Pelican Bay. But
Damn.
23-hour stream.
Damn.
So my mind's running 1,000,000 miles an hour trying to stay awake and do things and stuff like that. So that's when we came up with the idea. Let's sit on Ricky's roof. I found that out on TikTok. It's dangerous. And we
the ideas.
They're like, how'd you get up there? We shimmied.
Dude, I was,
Definitely shimmied.
We shimmied. So,
man, I feel like I got the COVID vax. I've seen you out there. I was dead after that one.
yep.
Dude, I was
I just
laughing
wanna-
my ass off inside that car.
I want to apologize to Jenny. We'll buy you a bottle of wine.
Yeah, definitely.
We so sorry.
Apologize to mama at the house.
Yeah, the mama at the house.
But we had to.
She enjoyed it.
One time for the one time.
Yes. I might do it again.
Hey, you know what? I may be up there tomorrow.
That's the point. That's the point. If I ain't dead after I do my little rounds, I gotta go to Trader Joe's and get all the extravagant stuff, and then I'm gonna come over and we can sit on the roof and drink.
Yeah, take a little 6-pack up
beer,
there.
wine, and cheese on the roof. Like taking the whole thing.
I mean, I don't know if you need a 6-pack. You need to get a cooler and just fucking put it on your roof. We're gonna be out there.
Yeah, the only problem is that you get that fucked up there. You got to eventually
You gotta
get
down.
Well, I'm good at it.
Yeah, we got down.
Yeah.
We got down
Okay,
easy
all right.
enough.
Yes.
We got down easy enough, but that might be a little bit different. when
Ricky
fucking
Jet saw me. They saw
stumbling.
me jump down.
Man, now you getting them ideas.
Yeah,
I did get it.
ideas.
We told them they can't do it till they're 20 years old.
Oh, yep, that was the stipulation.
That was the stipulation.
Okay.
So
All right, I'll make sure I remind them of that every day. Nell, what's going on with you, baby?
I'm chilling, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, we talked earlier. We got the 4 horsemen of BNY.
Hey,
Yeah.
recording that? That's nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
the 4
yeah. Storytell now. Yeah, he still got it.
damn, underground mayor, storyteller now. Everybody getting new nicknames tonight, man. Shit.
I've been calling him Storytell for years.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever said it on the podcast though.
Nope. I've never.
Nah.
Heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
new nicknames. Who got a new nickname?
Well, what D1 Dev,
D1 Dev.
Oh,
Storytell Nail.
You big Vax.
oh, I did. I forgot all about that. 5 seconds.
Facts.
Yeah, big backs.
Big back.
Call me big backs.
Dev, what's going on with you?
Hey, it's another good day to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Making the most of. Hey,
I ain't say nothing.
what a time
What a time,
To
baby.
be alive.
to be alive.
There it is.
We making the most of what it is that we got going on, despite of everything, man. Like, why not make life fun? Feel me?
Amen to that.
That's what we doing. Like, that's the Manny popped up with the idea, the rooftop idea. And
Mhm.
it's like, yo, we only get one shot at this.
Who needs a rooftop party in DC?
Right.
We got your roof.
We got a rooftop.
If it was flat, we may have something.
We got a rooftop in White Plains.
got a rooftop in
Yeah. 8
Hey.
p.m. in White Plains.
Hey, baby girl,
I
you
was
to
gonna
the
get up
rooftop
there,
party?
but you know, upper body strength.
You gotta shimmy, bro. You gotta shimmy.
I don't want to buy this motherfucker.
This is the abs. It was,
You don't want
it was more abs. The initial thrust was the arms, and then you shimmy with the abs. And
That's it, man. You
get up
just,
there.
It's not like you describing something else.
oh, wait a minute.
I mean,
Shoulder work.
The B-sides.
B-side.
I guess we gotta do point out real quick. The man, he got the matching shirt with the flag.
Hey,
yes, this is the inspiration of the flag behind us. You know, the stank on you. This is the gold couch. This is where Ricky gave me a home, and I proudly decorated it in my image. And we're here. I'm so happy to be on this gold couch, though, boy.
You did good the past couple weeks. What you mad at?
I mean, I thank you, but that shit hard.
yeah, man. Managing and
I want to act up.
directing traffic.
Yes. I want to drink uncontrollably
That's fair.
and not worry about transitions. I'll let you handle that.
That's why you feel comfortable in that red chair.
Boom. This is where I'm supposed to be, man.
That thing was a table, a couch, and a chair. You still remain on the same side no matter what.
Don't matter, bro.
You've always
I
been on
ain't-
this side of the.
This is my lane, bro. This is my lane. When I'm on the gold couch, I don't come always with the gold couch energy. That's not. Pause. See,
I was gonna say nothing.
but I see
They ain't gonna let you go with that one.
Coming is for the black couch. That's for the casting couch.
The casting couch.
You get that casting couch energy.
And I wasn't always gold couch ready. That's not my lane, man.
I'm
And in hosting, I drink way too much to host. So I can't I'm not good at hosting over there. So red couch, this is me. I can either be PG Jakes when I want. I can be, you know what I'm saying, regular Dev. This is good for me. This is where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, all right, there it is. We ain't gonna remove him from that side. No go couch for you in the future.
I'm okay with that.
I'm trying to lay out in the gold couch one of these days. I'm by myself. I'm
Just
fucking-
laid
yeah,
out
just
with the
fucking-
mic like right
yeah.
there.
You
Camera.
did.
I did do that.
I got a
one time.
picture of it.
Oh damn! I forgot about that.
Shit.
I can't find it, but it's in my phone. somewhere.
Nah,
It's
we
in the cloud. It's
we
in
go
the
back to the
cloud.
archives.
It exists.
Yeah,
in the 20,000 pictures that's on there.
Nah, damn.
yeah, but that's one thing. Actually, I had to get my phone fixed the other day. I thought it was like you get a new phone, you get your screen fixed. I was like, dude, I got too many pictures in here
New phone.
that I would
Bullshit.
never recover from. I'm talking GG, Rick Jet. I was like, dude, I can't. So
It's scary
yeah,
to think about to potentially losing that type of stuff.
that's
Yeah,
everything.
nah.
Then I
It's
got to
shame
update
that,
contacts, apps, all that. I
It's
ain't
a
got
shame
time for
that a screen replacement costs that much. That they say either you want
Dumb.
this or a new phone.
It's dumb, dude.
That's crazy.
But
That
things
is
that,
absurd.
but things a new phone, you gotta pay for that all over again.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here is almost paid off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Stick with it to the end.
hey,
Till the wheels fall off.
till the wheels fall off,
Nigga
baby.
we got the least phones. Ain't that some shit?
That-
Mm.
Oh, my phone, all right.
But they
No, I
cost so
said
goddamn
we
much.
have to lease phones now.
Oh, yeah,
phones
yeah,
used to
yeah,
be
yeah,
like
lease.
$300.
Yeah. But now what? 1,100.
Yeah, this
Hey,
motherfucker-
Robbie 2000.
Go
these
get you
motherfuckers like almost 2,000.
we can go get Nokia and take it back.
Man, them bricks.
Hit me on my next
I
tail
got
chirp.
I got $30 for one.
All right. Indestructible.
Yeah,
I'd go.
boy.
Hold on. I'd go. Would y'all go back to a church?
Yeah,
Like if they had like modern functions or whatever.
in a heartbeat.
Bro, I would.
The walkie-talkie feature wasn't bad.
was dope
At
as
all.
fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
have
love that shit.
Except when you sitting in class and somebody,
you just start going.
hey, where
in.
you at, cuz? Like,
Hey man. Hey man.
I'm outside of school. Come on.
can't. You just dime me out right now. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can't.
teacher know what's up.
Can't be doing all that. What's going on here? What is this? This content isn't available.
Laking and breaking.
Check it out.
Hold a second. We still got people watching, so
Yeah,
we're good to go. If everybody out there watching, just drop a quick comment. Just make sure we're good to go. We got a notification that we got taken off, but I think we're good. I got the feed up too as well.
Okay.
All right, let's keep it moving. Mask Off. Shout out to Future. About to be #1 song in the country again.
About to be.
Hey, POTUS said that. CDC said, you got that vaccination. You ain't got to worry about it.
You're not
Mask is
fully
on.
vaccinated until 14 days after your vaccination. Though.
Yeah. So how y'all feel? Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much. What's that? Tosh? Hey, Tosh, what's going on with you on YouTube? Yeah. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Tosh 1.0.
Hey, the only Tosh we recognize around here. How y'all feel about the mask off policy? Y'all for it? Y'all against it?
I'm well, who's going first?
You are. You talking.
Oh shit.
You got it.
As big vax, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But nah, I'm okay to an extent, but like, how many people gonna be fraudulent and be like, "Well, I got my vaccination, I'm gonna hang out."
A whole bunch of people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
card them.
Yeah, so like, I'm willing to, even though I'm big vax now, I'm willing to wear my mask in everywhere I go. Like, I had my mask on for like 10 hours yesterday. Helping with a homeboy out, we was in the building and shit. So like, I want to be okay with it, but it's not that I don't trust the people.
Yeah.
So like, I want to be. Yeah, I hope we get there, but like, nah, too many people out here doing. We got niggas out here fucking putting gas in fucking Ziploc bags. I don't trust nobody.
I mean, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
So,
like, damn.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. I mean, so I guess I can say I'm not okay with it. I'm really not.
I don't know. It's weird.
The numbers are down. The vaccination is working.
Okay,
that's nothing though.
Social distance.
That's nothing. No, it's so like, I compare this to the flu shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, a lot of people get the flu shot. Flu's not around where even flu, cold, whatever. So a lot of people don't have it. So a lot of people can have it. So even though you're vaccinated, doesn't mean you're like immune to it. You still have a chance of getting it. So why do I want to walk around mask off? With a bunch of people who being fraudulent, who may or may not have it. Because I had a story from my friend Yodi. She had
shout out to Yodi, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Yodi. She had her friend have her. Well, I don't know if I'm saying too much, but one of her friends came down with COVID, and she had them come over like the day before she found out, after she left town and did all the things. So like, it's like and this is not like fraudulent on her behalf. It's just like that it was innocent in all the circumstances. But there's people out here just straight negligent. I'm sick as shit, but I'm about to go turn up tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and that's not the case with her, but it's just like,
it happens. Though.
There's a lot of stuff that happens to her. And I'm gonna be mask on. I ain't trying to hang out and do all this stuff. So
that's the thing. You can't tell. There's no visual indicator. There's no way to know like who's vaccinated, who's not.
I mean, there is a visual indication, but ain't nobody running around with, you know what I should do? Should take my vaccination card and make a T-shirt out of it and just wear it everywhere.
It sells.
I got you.
Thank you.
It would sell. I guarantee you it would.
With your name on it, or just Photoshop your name out of it?
Photoshop the name out of it.
No,
yeah.
Photoshop like my social, but yeah, I put my name on there.
You can't sell T-shirts with your name.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
everybody gonna walk around with your name on a T-shirt.
It's a one-off special. Nell can make like.
That's for
so you want a one-on-one like the Harambe hat?
Man.
Yes.
No.
I still want the Harambe hat.
Really?
Yeah, years later. That's right. Go ahead, Manny. It's all right. That was a little side note.
No, that was cool. I was about to go. I was gonna go wild left with it because me and Dad was hanging out the other night. Remember the Uber Meats hat?
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Uber Meats.
Uber Meats.
And Uber Beats.
Coming.
coming soon.
Oh, second. You talking meats? You talking Uber meats?
And we mean that.
Uber Meats, Uber Beats.
How is coming spelled?
That's what I'm asking. How is meat spelled? What are you talking about here?
Well, when you say
Hey,
Uber
just-
Meats and you say
Just
coming,
wait and see.
Just wait and see.
Wait and see.
this is Nick idea.
Who's calling the Uber? Y'all calling the Uber for each other or?
no,
No,
boy, wait.
See,
wait,
now
wait.
you
Come
wanna
I'm
make
asking.
it
I don't
suspect.
know, man. I'm
Why you
asking.
gotta make things sus,
Shut up,
man?
Joe Budden.
Damn.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
So
I don't know, man.
So Nick, our regular guest that comes through,
Contributor.
A great friend of BNY.
yeah, great friend of BNY, he came up with the idea of making some hats, and one of them was Uber Meats, which is it's kind of, I don't want to.
It's like
It's very inappropriate. We're not gonna go.
is that
there.
like an allegory?
Usually,
like,
yeah.
no, like a metaphor. Like
a metaphor?
double
No,
entendre.
Uber
a
Meats
double
is-
entendre.
yeah,
There it
yeah,
is.
Uber
That's
Meats.
what I'm thinking of.
So then
Mm.
we was talking about like people beefing with somebody. Say, I'm about to call Uber Beats and
Pull
get
up.
your ass clap.
Pull up.
Pull up on me. If you ain't got nothing to do, pull up on me. If you don't want to pull up on me, pull up on me. So like, yeah, we there's some hat ideas, and I think Nail's the man to make this happen.
Actually, I got a couple ideas. We talk on the side too as well. I got some ideas for you. Some one-on-ones that I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, how much for your one-offs?
We can talk.
Hey.
Hey, the proper businessman. You know, come to the negotiation table.
Proper 12.
Yeah, hey, okay, all right.
Hey.
Hey, Mass. Anybody else got anything? I'm not against it. If you want to bring one, I got no problem with that.
I'm not against the mask off policy. I'm not against it because, bro, honestly, bro, I'm just ready for some normalcy.
I just want to see the restaurants packed. I want to see the bar cracking.
I just want some normalcy,
Yeah.
man. Like, it's been a year and a half. I want a sense of normalcy. I'm tired of walking out the crib or walking out the car and, oh, shit, I forgot my mask. Oh, shit. You got to walk up to someone and talk to them, but you got, hold on. I've been walking around through the street, no mask on, but because I got to come within 5 or 6, I got to put a mask. I hop in the elevator or whatever, and if I'm by myself, mask off. But as soon as that door opened up and someone's like, "You good?"
You have to put that mask
I gotta
on.
put the.
Yeah,
I'm just tired of it, man. I want some normalcy to my life. I don't ever like. There was a point where I didn't think things would ever get back to normal, but that didn't mean that I didn't desire it. It's just that things are changing. Like,
I'm used
you know
to
what
it
I'm
now, though.
saying? Yeah,
I prefer it.
I'm over it, man. I'm over this shit.
It's just
bruh.
an inconvenience sometimes. Like he said, I went to the mall the other day, and I got all the way to the entrance and realized I ain't have my mask on. I ain't even go in the motherfucker.
You
I just got back in my car and left.
Oh, damn.
Like, fuck it. I ain't walking back.
Whatever it was, I ain't want it that bad.
Yeah,
So I'm
exactly.
out.
Quick question for you: how many masks do you think you've been through at this point?
Hundreds.
Kidding me?
Bro, I went to go get something to eat outdoors last year with my homie. We did some sushi outdoors real quick, you know. Like we said we was gonna take it back to the crib. Like, this is sushi, it's good. We gonna bust down. So we did it outside. And then the sushi part. Pause. So like we
Oh, second. What are y'all doing out here tonight?
boy,
Wait a
stop it.
minute,
I told
come
you.
on.
Go Couch Energy, right?
Man, no, not even. Don't
Don't come for me. Don't come for me. We
Left
just got
side of
started.
Gold Couch.
Nah, I ain't gonna come for you. Don't worry about that.
You on his side? No,
So-
you are united sitting here with me.
I just don't want him calling Uber Meats.
If he caught Uber
Put
Beats,
them
that's on him.
hands.
Right now, Ricky summoning Uber Beats. So
Damn.
I want to be fired at the end of this pod though. But what was it? I was saying, oh yeah, I went to the trash can, throw my food in the trash, mask go in with it. You know how many times you just lose random ass masks? I lost count of how many masks, and then like you got the washable ones, like the mask I have right now. I have to wash that shit every 3 days. You know why? Because it fucking picks up the pollen and stuff, and then I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Now I got allergies, and I'm like, now I'm sitting here like, I don't have COVID, I have allergies, and I'm looking around like,
Try to hold that sneeze
know,
in.
yeah, I can't do that, man. Like, I can't wait.
What's up? Oh, text. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Let me move back to the screen. Your first custom mask that you had. Anybody still got that one? Just out of curiosity.
A custom?
Yeah.
The first cloth one you had. I don't know where that thing is at anymore. I've
Yeah, I got
been
one.
lost mine.
I still got mine.
You got the original? Damn.
The Team
Wow.
Heartless one I made.
Oh, see, that's different.
Okay, you made your
Oh, you just talking about? Oh, okay.
The OG mask is long gone.
That
but
OG, I know where that thing is
it,
at.
it long gone.
Yeah.
it's
Nah,
in the
I
junkyard.
got a camo one that my homeboy out in Texas. I think he's in North Carolina right now. He knew someone that a woman that made masks. So he sent me me and the fam. He sent us a box of them in the mail. You know what I'm saying? I still have that one. My original black jump, gone with the wind. Have no idea where it is.
Yeah.
And then even the one that I had that went with the hoodie. Damn. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody out there watching. I didn't change the so the thing is that I got to change the privacy on my personal page. So all the comments drop in.
Oh,
That's why y'all ain't seen all those comments.
Hey, whatever, y'all.
If you don't mind, first of all, appreciate everybody. Pops, what's going on with you? Nick, what's going on? Why isn't Manny on your roof? He was on the roof with the man on the red chair too as well.
He wants us to be back on the roof.
having a great time. We're gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
This man said I got the E6 haircut. Hey, shout out to hey, geometry clean, man. I tell you,
No, wait.
them right angles.
No.
No,
Wait, no. Well, I'm just saying, they came out. Results came out, right?
that's what I just said.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm the fallen.
next
bro.
year,
I'm the fallen. It ain't
the
happening.
fallen.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
The
man
fallen.
turned to a demon.
Yes, sir.
Late night working the night shift. Yeah, so yeah. So mask, it is what it is. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, do your
Nick,
thing.
I was on the roof. Check the social media. We're friends.
I think I think what Governor Hogan said, once it hits 70% of citizens, Maryland residents, once it hits 70% vaccinated, he was going to lift all restrictions.
Is that based off the census?
However they're
How do you know?
however they're tracking people getting vaccinations, they're privy to a whole lot of information that we at our level have know nothing about,
Probably
right?
just medical records.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna assume, he said 70%, lift all restrictions. But I know Moe County and Prince George's County
Boco.
are still nah, don't even think about it.
That's your county commissioners running everything from there.
There you
So,
go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I'm an immigrant to that.
If you don't like anything, go to the election ballot and cast your vote for Anthony Manigault when he runs in a couple years.
Hey,
Yeah.
You got my vote.
I might. No, I can't. We talked about this. I can't do that.
You can't run?
I can't run for election.
That's what it said here. 70% herd immune, at least one shot. Pops respiratory
Oh, yeah,
therapist,
that's
so he's
right.
been
Yeah,
fighting
it
this thing
is,
since
Yes.
front line. So we'll go with that. But yeah, like Dev said, get back to normal. Let's get back to this shit.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Get back to normal. Gas pumps. What's going on with your boys out here? I saw this man now at the gas pump the other day. He had some trash bags with him, and he was filling up. He said it today. He's filling up. A couple gas tanks too as well.
He double bagged them, so it's cool.
Yeah, but
He double bagged them.
he owns a farm too as well, so it's a little bit different. Yeah.
For his tractor.
What y'all think about this gas shortage? This gas shortage that was created by fear.
I'll let somebody else go first.
Dev,
I
you
think
take
it was
shots on
Biden.
It's the same thing as the whole fucking COVID fear, bro.
it. Or the Popeye chicken sandwich.
Yeah, come on, we created the shortage, literally, lemmings, bro. Everyone, you seen someone doing it, and everyone just followed behind it accordingly. We created the shortage. If people would have just continued to operate as per usual,
It wouldn't be a problem.
it wouldn't be a problem. But you literally had people, and I know for a fact, bro, you can't tell me otherwise. You had people with full tanks, full in their vehicles,
In line.
with fucking 10 or 20 gas tanks or Ziploc baggies,
Or storage containers.
storage containers,
Or
filling up shit. It's like, come on, dog. Your actions are creating the shortage. It was the whole toilet paper and paper towel shit with COVID popped off. Why do you need to go to Costco and buy 10 packs of 100-roll toilet paper? What the? This is we're talking about. We're talking about an immune. We're talking about a disease. We're talking about. We're not talking about explosive. Bowels and shit like that. Where you just going to be no, bro. what was the purpose? What was the point of hoarding so many supplies?
Taco Tuesday.
Look, if Taco Tuesday was every day, I'd understand
in that case, fuck Taco Tuesday. It pains me to say that.
Was
God
the
damn it.
case, I would understand it, but you're creating. We as a society, as a nation, we created the shortage out of sheer fear and lack of just general common sense. Like that's what created it. It made no sense. People were just gassing up shit that.
Pun intended.
Yes,
I It's like I can see, like, and honestly, here's the thing. I can see if they said, like, yo, for the next month, there's going to be no gas.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Get it how you live. Get as much as you can. They didn't say that. A shortage is not the same as absence of something. It just means that, hey, we're going to be a little short. So, treat your half tank as you normally would treat it as being half full.
Mm-hmm.
Treat it as being half empty. Look at it just differently. Monitor where you're going and where you're traveling, how much you're doing, that type of stuff. Be smart with your travels at this point. But people, man, they was just wilding the fuck out, man.
You're right.
Out too, yeah. Let's read some of these comments too as well. Miko says ridiculous. Another friend of the podcast, pure stupidity.
Yeah,
That's
shout out,
human
Miko.
beings for you. Jesus.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that?
Huh.
Well,
I'm gonna read Pop's comment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. He says people on the West Coast will hiding, still hiding at the gas station. People on the West Coast was hiding at the gas station when the DC sniper was running wild. Exactly.
I felt that because
People in California were acting crazy. Well, you also got copycats too out there. So I mean, you don't know, but still, the threat was in the nation's capital. I remember the DC sniper.
I remember that.
He
Yeah.
just broke his silence too.
Was that
He just broke his silence.
Yeah.
the DC sniper?
Yeah.
What'd he say? Malvo? That's his name, right?
No,
No,
that
that
was
was
a teenager.
Yeah.
Lee Boy Malvo and
Williams.
yeah.
I hate to have that man's last name. He ain't family, by the way.
No relation.
Nah, no relation at all.
No relation.
Oh, here, ruining high school for a lot of people.
Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
Yeah, that was a wild time. People ducking the gas stations.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Cocoa butter.
Yo, I remember like on St. Barnabas, like they had like the tarps like
Mhm.
around the gas station.
Yeah,
and
bruh.
I was going to National at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't leave school unless we were getting like someone was picking us up.
Yep.
Like so,
No
I don't know
bus,
how
no
other
nothing.
schools were, but like
We was like that.
Really?
No, they canceled the pep rallies, the football games.
I didn't know that.
They canceled
could
everything.
get on-
Yeah.
Shit
nobody
crazy.
could get on the bus.
It affected a lot of scholarships too, as well.
I'm in
Yeah.
Atlanta, like, damn, they going through it up there.
Yeah. Then right after that, we had the arsonists come through.
Shit, crazy.
Right. Then the fucking arsonist.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we've seen a lot of crazy shit for a while as far as DC goes, but this whole gas thing, I mean, that's just in line with it.
Mhm.
It's just in line with it. So yeah,
So-
and like Dev said, like when one person does something, it just makes a whole other people just act crazy too as well.
Lemmings, bro.
The domino effect.
Dude,
That's all it is.
COVID popped off. I remember going to the not the BX, the commissary. I had to pick up something simple.
The commissary.
Yeah, and you saw a lot of grocery stores were like, you're gonna get like 2 things of chicken or 2 things of meat, per family. So I asked him like what's going on? Like I understand COVID's popping off, but why is this particularly for these particular? It's like chicken, beef, and steak. I was like, why is it for these? They said, dude, like when COVID first popped off, we had people coming here with 2 full carts of just buying frozen chicken, like they'd be locked down for the next 2 years. And shit like this, the gas station, the gas, the COVID, all that.
We should stop.
Everybody's
selling deep
actions
freezers.
affects everybody.
Yeah, we should stop selling deep freezers.
They find a way.
Oh, that would have been the move.
Clutch.
But you know, all these hoarders, like the toilet paper people, the paper towel people, the chicken people, the beef people, you never see them buying like soap and shampoo and shit.
Fair.
There's
Like,
a lot of
what are
body
they-
wash on the shelf.
Whole lot of body wash.
Like, what are they doing?
You home, wash your ass.
Yeah.
Whole
Step
lot
one.
of body wash.
Yes.
So
Health care.
yeah,
Actual self-care items.
Yeah, like
That
hygiene and
matters.
shit.
Like when the apocalypse happens, it won't be toilet paper that you're going to be scrambling. You're going to need. You're going to need the body washes and bars of soap,
Exactly.
not fucking toilet paper.
Don't nobody care about no Old Spice in the apocalypse.
Man, look, fuck what you talking about. I guarantee you, the hot items are going to be soap.
Man, he got a point though. Nobody care about wash your ass in the apocalypse.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, another thing too is what the gun store. Gun store was out, dude.
Oh,
Well,
Man,
that's
buying
understandable.
ammo?
That's
When
understandable.
COVID popped off,
That's
we gonna shoot a
understandable.
virus?
Nah,
No,
you
they gonna shoot people.
You gonna shoot people acting up.
That's an excuse.
bro, I couldn't find
That thing
ammo
was
nowhere.
ridiculous.
You come out the shoppers. You come out the store with like a little bag of like. You walking out with like meat and toilet paper and shit like that. Oh, they was taking.
Yeah, they was worried about the looters.
Yeah, look.
That is
Yeah.
true. That
That's
is
it.
true too as well. Yeah,
Could you
yeah.
find ammo,
Pew pew.
Manny?
I wasn't. I don't use. I haven't used my ammo in a while. I'm straight.
Yeah, but you still got to stock up. These motherfuckers was wiping the shelves off.
Nah, we got a little. I got a little ammo.
Ammo
can. We
is
straight.
understandable.
I got a little ammo can. We
That's
straight.
understandable.
Yeah, but God
But
damn.
it created fear though.
Yeah.
Everything created fear, and people was just.
And it wasn't even just the ammo; it was the guns. Like Fred's ran out of guns at one
And that's
point.
the same.
That's really?
Yeah, they had paintball guns
I ain't gonna
and like
lie.
air guns.
I can make
I
that.
shoot
I
the
can,
shit out of somebody
We can
with
make that
paintball
lethal.
gun. Yo,
Yeah,
I'm about to
yeah.
say, freeze
Watch
them
my
paintballs.
tutorial.
Freeze them paintballs, and you can shoot the shit out of somebody.
This man about to. He over here getting killing device, murder
Yeah,
device.
You know what? We're not
you
gonna
might
do.
not, you
We're
might
not
not
gonna
want
do
to say
that.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but like,
translation. That's how you do 5 to 10.
people say that, but like we talking like you know, like, all this. Well, I'm gonna get back to my point on the gas, but what was it? A lot of us learn how to do stuff like that from where the news. I learned how to build a pipe bomb from the news as a fucking 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I never did it.
Of
But-
course.
Yes.
Full discretion.
Yes. Yeah.
You had to clean that up real
Yeah,
quick.
clean that up. Yeah. All it needs a Pringle can, some gunpowder, and some. But yeah,
Man,
yeah.
making
I
a
digress.
home grenade.
I digress.
Pringles can.
Yes.
Might have cut the live stream before you get cut
Don't
for.
stop. Yeah.
Let's move on to our topic of the night.
I
All
wanna
right, so
talk
y'all
about
familiar with,
gas. I want to say my gas story.
You want to tell your gas story?
Yeah, I want to say my gas story.
Yo,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and tell your gas story. I apologize.
It ain't much. We had to have a tank. First off, my homeboy works for a gas company up here in the DMV. He sent me a post before all of this happened. He was like, "Bro, get gas right now." I'm like,
I remember you telling me about
said,
that.
Whatever. Yeah,
Yep.
my boy Solo.
Yep.
So like he hit me up and I'm like, all right, well, I said I need gas anyway. One thing shit about it, 'cause I was already on E that day, filled up, and then like a day later they were like, "There's a gas shortage." Blah 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 blah. I went, "Oh shit, damn, this was real." So like, but I don't go nowhere, no way. Like so, I went to go get gas today, and I got my little plug, 10 gallons a day.
Damn.
Yeah, but you seen Big Blue? Big Blue don't.
Yeah, you
See-
need that.
Yeah. Big. I put 10 gallons
Blue
in
thirsty.
Big Blue. Yeah, thirsty. I'm like, I do not have a 40-gallon tank. Why does 10 gallons give me a quarter tank of gas? The math didn't add up. I'm like, what the fuck? So like, yeah, we I put a little 10 gallons in Big Blue real quick, and then on top of that, I was trying to see. This is a shout out to Austin, down in in deep in VA. I really wanted to come see you this weekend, but the way gas set up, bro, unless you can guarantee me a full tank when I show up down there, I can't make it. I really want to be there.
True.
But yeah, just cancel my weekend plans. I said, let me go ahead and get this COVID shot and go die real quick, and then wake up on Monday. And
On the
live
third
my
day,
life.
he rose again.
Hey, rose up, right,
resurrect.
See you Monday. But yeah, this like the whole fear mongering thing and all that stuff. That's I have reservations. Like I really hate how this happened, you know. And then like all the videos and everybody putting gas in trash bags, and like these people that are doing that, I bet you they don't know how to get that gas from that trash bag.
That
or
was my
that
whole
thing
thing.
into the trunk, into their car.
What are you going to
If
do?
I really need gas, I'm going to get it, and I'm not going to pay for it. I'm taking it from your car.
Siphon.
So you've already
You know.
talked about creating a homemade bomb, and now you're about to rob people.
Hey, what's the name of this episode?
Mask off, not
Okay.
mask on. Face case. Come on.
No face, no. Oh, that's why he was advocating for masks still being on.
You can't charge. You can't catch me. The police ain't got no gas in their cars.
Smart.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're running. What's one say? Running.
Running.
I was playing. I'm already doing all that, but I'm not a criminal. That's all I got.
Until the apocalypse pop off.
Too much.
Hey, look.
Man ain't gonna rob you for your soap.
First of all, everyone will be turned into a criminal at some point during the apocalypse.
You're your best friend in the apocalypse.
Oh, the apocalypse? I mean, you gotta do to survive at that point.
We gonna
Yeah,
survive.
there you go.
We gonna drink on Ricky's roof and live here happy. We gonna pick up that chicken we saw on the way down here, full of eggs.
Bro, that shit surprised the fuck out of me, by the way.
He said, "What's that? A chicken?"
Yo, we were just like driving, and I just seen like a little black ball, like just walking in someone's yard. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? And then we got closer. That's a chicken. I'm like, oh, Ricky really in the sticks, bro.
Yeah.
Goats, all that shit.
God's country.
You know I got a pet
What
goat.
was that?
Peacocks.
The peacocks. That shit tripped me out that day.
Bro, I've been telling everybody about this peacock,
Yo,
bro.
all white albino peacock. Just
Where's
chilling
that?
on
Up
the
there on
side
the
of the
corner.
road.
The dude
For real?
on the corner, yeah.
All white?
Yeah,
Somebody
bro.
own
He got a
it?
black one, too. Yeah.
He had it was an all white one and an
The dude
all
right
black
at the-
one
the
out
dude
there.
right at the circle.
Yeah, right there on the corner.
I need to
me
do some.
find
I need,
out
I,
the
need- I need to
last
put a BNY investigator on this one.
Yo, they were just out. It wasn't like they were like in a cave. No, they were literally chilling like on the side of the street, and we were. I was like, Neil, oh fucking peacocks. He's like, yeah, man, that motherfucker. He got peacocks. I'm like, yo, that's an all white one, and it was an all black one right next to it. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
I thought it was a paradox.
Who has? It was a black hole about to form right in
Right.
that vicinity.
Like is this the Matrix? Bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, peacocks in Waldorf, Maryland, ladies and gentlemen. It's a thing, apparently.
All right, so I guess we've seen it all. Okay.
I got video of
Y'all
it.
ain't seen no.
You got video?
Y'all ain't seen no tigers
show me
running
that.
around this motherfucker.
Of the
Have
black
y'all?
Bears.
Tigers. And,
I got a video of the black one.
Oh, my.
Is that Houston? Houston with the tiger running around?
I don't know, but I hope it stay down there.
Yeah, that motherfucker don't travel.
Hey, you know how humans are. Humans are getting nervous about that thing up here.
Hey, panic mode.
Yes.
Start hiding at gas stations and shit.
Hey, there's tigers at the gas station. Y'all stay away.
Stay away.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
yeah. Stay away.
What's that?
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
that? Is that
Fine, fill
Exxon?
The Tiger Mark.
Is it no? What's Exxon?
Oh, Exxon got the tiger.
Got the
Yeah,
tiger.
yeah.
The Tiger Mark.
Yeah,
Tiger
yeah,
Mark.
Tiger
Stay
Mark.
away
Yeah.
from all tiger marks.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to our topic of the night.
Mm.
All right, so everybody familiar with I'm gonna read some backstory. But everybody familiar with Joe Budden and the podcast, which we've talked about it here numerous amount of times. Yeah, you about to step out?
Wait, go on,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I'm fully abreast of the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna do some reading and then we're gonna come back and go from there. All right, so Joe Budden, he runs a very successful podcast. Was on Spotify for a while. Left Spotify. It's got to deal with Patreon. Very successful podcast. One of the top pods out. So this article comes from The Root. Joe Budden fires podcast co-host Rory and Maul in a fiery rant. You can sue, you're going to lose. Now, this particular podcast is up, but it's behind a paywall on Patreon. So if you want to, I think he may have taken it down. I'm not subscribed to his Patreon, but the audio leaked regardless. So the YouTube channel is out there doing pretty much the work for Joe Budden at this point, and I guess including us. So the last couple of months, the Joe Budden podcast has been derailed by discord. Going to business with friends is never easy, and the turmoil surrounding the popular show has clearly impacted Budden's co-host Rory and Maul. Let's take a step real quick. What do you think about going to business with friends? What's your thoughts on that?
I'm sitting here with you, ain't I?
That's true. But we're not making like a huge revenue stream. Whereas like the Budden podcast, there's money, like YouTube money.
Yeah, long as contracts are made. All right, I mean, and the thing is, people, and like this is for people who want to go into business with their friends, family, whatever. Don't get upset when contracts are made. That's to protect. Don't like accept that, and everything should be all right. Long as everybody goes by and make sure your contracts are okay. I'm a man who doesn't. If I'm like coming, like I come out and do this, like let's say BNY blows up and Ricky gets fucking rich, my boy made it. I came here. I came here out of friendship. I didn't come here out of making money and doing XYZ. That's my boy. You know, I want to see you eat. Now, if you don't invite me to the cookout after you get rich, then I might have to put a Pringle can outside your house.
Big vax.
Yeah, big vax. So I like that. Thanks. So
I got you.
I'm all on board with hanging with friends, but some people, I mean, like doing business with friends. I do think some people choose their friends poorly, and they see dollar signs, and their business ventures don't go well. I would like to say my group of friends, Ricky of all, will check the balances, make sure he brings you in for the right reason, for the right cause. So I need people who does these things to make sure it's for the right reason, for the right cause, and make sure you're protected, and then you're here for the right reasons. Because I don't want y'all to go out there and then like something happens. Like, you have to understand the circumstances. Like, there's a chance that, you know, the friends you're helping out may just turn it into fucking Joe Rogan or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be
Joe Budden.
Yeah, I don't like Buzz. I don't. Are we talking about Buzz still?
You doing a great job. Just keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I'll get back to Buzz because I don't like that nigga. But I said it.
Hey,
you gonna do sue me? I ain't making no money. So
sue me for what?
Yeah, sue me for what? He eating good. He ain't got. He gonna look at me, but like, oh, you just a little bitch nigga. You know, you can't.
You ain't fucking him his stream.
Yeah. Like he ain't nobody, and I ain't. Cool, but like when it comes to Ricky's question, when you can go into business with friends and family, but you need to have checks and balances. But some people who are friends and family are like, why are you putting this contract on me? I thought we cool. You want that.
Yeah.
You want that. You need that.
Yeah.
What the hell is an NDA?
Yes. You need all that.
Wrestling? We talking about wrestling right now?
Yes. Because if Ricky pissed me off, I'm going to drink on this fucking roof for the rest of my life. So, like,
you know how to get up there now.
He will do it.
Yeah.
Just got to shimmy. But I think it's necessary to have contracts, NDAs, and all that stuff. And I don't think, and like a lot of people in our culture get offended when they see NDAs and contracts and stuff like that. Like, did you read the contract? He is trying to protect you. He or she is trying to protect you and themselves, of course. But I want to go into business with you. I want to bring you on. Like, accept it, sign it, read it. You agree with it, sign it, and then play the game and see where y'all go. That's how a lot of relationships get broken up. Like, kind of like Joe Bud's.
So let's talk. Yeah, that was exactly. So let's talk about why exactly Budden fired these individuals. He said that I mean, you saw recently on the podcast there was Rory and Maul. They were absent for a few. Basically, you know, Rory was you know, you saw that one pod that he was talking about. Hey, you know, what if you're not friends? You know, threatening to fight him on air. So yeah, he told him take some time off. Maul had Rory's back. Said if Rory's taking time off, I'm not going to show up to the pod too as well. Ish and Ice, two other co-hosts popped in. Then eventually they came back together. They had a whole like an hour and a half. They just talked about their issues on the pod.
Awkward.
That was a weird. I watched a whole hour and a half. That was tough. Yeah, I wouldn't. That should never been shot. Me personally, I don't think everybody would need to know. Like, it was some like also on respect.
Drama sells.
Yeah, I mean, people watched it for sure, but super messy. So this is why he eventually fired him, Joe Budden. He called out the two for their transgressions, failure to secure advertising deals for the podcast, requests for equity in the show, and all that they want to conduct in order to properly assess Budden's finances.
Budden's finances or the podcast finances?
The finances of the podcast was bringing in. So I guess from the YouTube money from Budden was talking about, that all goes to Budden. which is wild. Like what Rory did, Rory pretty much said, "Hey, I want to see the books to make sure that we're getting paid properly."
Yeah.
Button told him, "No, you're not going to see my books."
Exactly.
Shit,
I'm gonna wait my turn.
And
I'm gonna ask to see your books one day. One day.
hey, I'll show you right now.
I know you will, 'cause we ain't making shit. We out here having fun. But
That's crazy.
When we get on, nigga.
we get
So let me read some more too as well. So Button continued, "We're going to do this since Rory thinks he has so many options here. He somehow feels like he's still running the show. He still feels like he has choices and options. He feels like he's entitled to more. Rory, you are in breach of your contract, and from this point on forward, you are fired and not welcome back." Now, I would actually play the audio, but like I said, it's behind the paywall, and I don't want this whole pod to get shut down. So I just read it from here. Button then asserts that he'd be perfectly fine without Rory Mall services. Business is good over here. Creative is good over here. The staff is good over here. The network is good over here. The sponsors are good over here. You say you can audit, you can sue, you'll lose.
How would he? Never mind.
As far as Rory and Maul looking at Button's books.
Somebody didn't read their contracts.
So that's another thing too as well. What does Rory and Maul's contract say? Does it say they're entitled to YouTube money?
It's a lot of unknowns. So like at that point, I think they didn't read their contracts. If Button's that confident, well, it's
That's arrogant.
At first,
man.
Joe Button's arrogant. I had to change that. He is, but I'm like, I'm still not okay with the whole decision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Like, these your boys, right?
Yeah, they consider themselves a group of friends. Like, I mean, like no different than what's going on in this room right now.
I mean, you'll fire me on a podcast and you'll drink with me after that. So like,
do you want to be fired? You've been told this for almost a year now.
I've been trying sometimes, but shit, and y'all kind of like it here.
You can't get fired.
That's true.
Can't go.
Take a look at your contract.
I ain't signed no
We
contract.
went through that whole epic of someone believing that they couldn't get fired.
Next.
Okay.
I mean,
okay, so let's not go there.
Nah,
Anybody can get it.
anybody can get it. That's those words I live by. Anybody can get these.
words of Wody Woe. City
You
ain't
wake
safe.
up,
City ain't safe no
Yo,
more.
you live to fight another day.
Oh, as long as you got these.
As long as you got these, you live
shout out
to
to
fight
John
another
Witherspoon,
day.
man.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
man.
Dev. So we've talked about this all week. I know you feel a certain way. I'm not going to say which way for the audience. I'm going to let you speak and let you say your words on why, how you feel about this whole Joe Budden situation.
Buzz fucked up.
Explain.
Period. Point blank. Period.
Well, Dad been mad all week.
Yeah. The build
I've been around him the most.
The
That's
build
true.
up.
Bro,
Roommates.
fucked up. This is a prime example of arrogance right here. Right? So, backstory. If you recall, a big reason why Joe left Complex was why.
He felt like that he wasn't getting the proper ad money. He felt like that that Complex was. You know, I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna pass it back to you. He felt like pretty much Complex wasn't showing him all the books. Like they were getting money in, but he felt like he was entitled to some of that money.
Dad about to eat y'all up.
He about to. And you know what? And honestly, what did they say in The Dark Knight? You either die a hero or you watch yourself become the villain.
You become the villain.
He became in this case, become the corporation.
I'm saying, like, he has become the thing he hates the most.
Damn. It's poetic.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Sound like something
Shakespearean.
Thanos would have said.
You couldn't live with your own failure. Where did that bring you?
Back to me.
Here we are. Back to me. Think about it.
Rest in peace, Thanos.
And RIP to a real one.
Yeah, for
To
real.
a real one.
Where
Real
is he?
way.
What?
He'll be back.
He's somewhere in the multiverse.
He'll be back. He'll be back. You know, Mistress Death was his courtship.
Yeah, he'll find
She
a way.
had the power
He'll be
to
back
bring
in
him back.
2025.
He'll be back.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Thanos will return.
Yeah.
But this again, like I just said, man, it's wild because he's become what he despised as far as that whole situation with Complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the exact same thing to Rory and Maul. And think about this. From the time that the whole Spotify deal went through, initially we were all like, hell yeah, Nigga, you did it. You set the bar for podcasts. And if you want a stake in Spotify and they're not offering it for you, but you do it. It makes sense. Of course, take a stand. Started his own network. And everybody like, yeah, Buzz, do it. And we going to support you. But it ultimately flopped. You know what I'm saying? His own network. And of no fault of his own. It's just that he didn't have enough traction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But think about this, though. In hindsight, everything about that Spotify deal, as far as what Rory and Maul had an issue with, it all starts to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because ever since then, if you watched it, and I'm not an avid watcher of it.
Ever since the Spotify deal went bad,
things were different on the JBP. It was just different. The dynamic was different. They weren't smiling and laughing as much. There was more reserved. There was a chip on their shoulders. And if you picked up one and you seen it, it was just a little bit different. But we didn't know the intricacies. We didn't know what the issue. And I postulated at that point, Bud made a decision as the figurehead that he may not have ran by his co-host. Now it makes sense. Because what I say, I'm like, yo, Spotify is throwing them dough. And if you're going to cancel a deal and then not guarantee that same level of, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, this is my standard of living that you're talking about right now for the other two. See, Buzz can take a hit because Buzz got dough.
Mm-hmm.
Rory and Maul are two guys that came in something, they built something with him, and they were eating. They were eating off of this. And then when you say, yo, the potential for my earnings has increased exponentially as far as Spotify goes, absolutely, we on board. But then you take it from us with not a solid plan to make sure that I maintain what was already guaranteed to me.
He brought them boys back just to fire him.
And arrogance, man. Exactly. When you think about this entire circle, what was really going on? Because now it comes out, they were asking about the books. They were asking about seeing what was going on. The question that they asked was, hold on. Let's just say for the sake of the show, if you can afford to give us $100,000 raise based on this deal, okay, how much we really bringing in? Okay? Think about that. If you can give us $100,000 raise, how much are we bringing in? That's a legitimate question that anyone has the right to ask.
Ricky, if you can give me a 50-cent raise.
Hey.
I got 4 flowers for you.
4 flowers?
Yeah.
Actually, it's more than 50 cents. I go to the corner and sell it.
Oh, wait, don't do that because you might get shut down by somebody that's living in motherfucking La Plata.
Yeah. And to get to the corner, you need gas first, too, as well.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to.
Don't forget your mask.
I'm sorry, man. This has been eating me up since it dropped out, man. And I don't want to hog the mic, but I gotta get it out.
He paced in the house.
I got a question.
Yeah, I know he was mad. I could read it on the text. I was like, this motherfucker mad.
So what? All right. So I haven't been keeping up with it.
Yeah.
So let me just ask you this: did Spotify give the podcast a deal, or did they give Joe Budden a deal?
The podcast is Joe Budden.
I think
Joe Budden podcast on the Joe Budden Network.
Yeah. So
I think
if
Joe Budden controls it.
If Spotify comes to BNY, and they tell Rick like, "Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You keep this podcast up and running, we willing to give you $100,000 a month."
Right.
What does that mean in terms of us? If he gave Rick, if they gave Rick the deal,
if I found out this podcast on Spotify, I'm like,
well,
we are on Spotify.
I mean, like if Spotify
sponsored,
it's sponsored.
If I see a commercial with me,
you talking? You ain't seen no profits.
Yeah, like
that'd
so
be
if
fucked up.
If they pull Rick to the side and say, "Look, we got a deal for you, $100,000 a month.
Yes.
You keep this running."
I'm taking 4 lug nuts off all your cars.
What does that mean for us 3?
Well, so then, like to Manny's point, that would come down to contract talks at that point.
Yeah, so like,
So what's being written, what's in there, and I get that.
So
If
But
it
he could
ain't-
write his own contract for us at that point, though.
Well, but we still would have to sign
He'll sign the contract, but when it comes out, it's like, all right, I got this contract. Y'all work pretty much. He got the contract. Y'all can work for me. I want to give you, and we'll do subcontracts after that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what? They probably didn't get a percentage.
Yeah, so if
It was a
he
percentage. It may be like almost like an hourly wage, like a worker.
Yeah.
So if he getting 100,000 and say he give us a contract, we making $10,000 a month out of that, and he pocketing the 70.
Right.
It depends on that.
We
you said
we went from making nothing to $10,000 a month.
You're coming from
my
the
content.
perspective.
Our collective content.
It's not just Joe Budden.
Basically, our collective content got Ricky on to make the 100,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, it's like it'll be on Rick to
give us whatever he wants.
No, he's gonna Ricky's gonna do that, but but Ricky's a man. Ricky's a good man. He's going to give what's fair, and Ricky will turn around and tell you, this is why, this is this. He'll check the numbers. That's why I come out here. You know what I'm saying? That's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know money changes things, but Ricky ain't broke.
Right.
So he does fine. He takes care of his family. Yeah. At the end of the day, Ricky knows if he acts up, I'm with this. I'm ready for it.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, sure.
But
I'll
that's
blow your
crazy.
car up and take your kid to school once it's on fire.
I ain't gonna never look at the Pringle can ever the same again.
Yes.
I mean, so think about it like this, and this is an analogy that I came up because, man, I've been stirring. Think about this, right? you got the Walt Disney, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mickey Mouse is the figurehead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would Mickey Mouse be where he is, Walt Disney, that whole franchise, without like the next two biggest characters,
like a Goofy and
Donald Duck?
Yeah.
Would he be? He would still be Mickey Mouse.
But he needs
Joe
people.
Budden would still be Joe Budden. But if you think like what Joe Budden said, like, think about it, because when Rory asked him about the YouTube deal, he said, "That's none of your business. That's all me." That's crazy, because you're not the only nigga that's sitting in that camera or sitting in that studio.
Who's that?
That's like saying that when the Goofy movie came out, Goofy went to Mickey and was like, "Hey man, how well did the Goofy movie do?" You're like, "Oh, that ain't you. That's all Walt Disney. That's all me at that point."
Right.
So you're telling me that I can't make money off of my likeness, off of me contributing, because it's your network? That's like saying like Mickey Mouse would be all right. He's cool without Donald and Goofy. And then turn around and tell them that just because y'all made movies or just because y'all participated in this, y'all don't have a right to see how much we making, even though y'all made movies, but it's because it's still on my network.
That's a whole know your worth thing. You know what I'm saying?
But
and they did that when they did that when they left.
But what he's saying is like, fuck y'all at that point.
Yeah, so
I don't need y'all, and that's crazy to me.
You know what I'm saying? But their relationship is, I think that the point was made, if they're smart, on where Joe Budden stands on them.
Yeah, he showed them. So like, yeah. So I think all that's gonna take care of itself as far as interpersonals with them two, with them three. I'm not. What was it? I was going somewhere with this, but I get scatterbrained. But I think what were you saying last? Come back to. I think
I got my vaccine today. I'm kind of.
I was about to say, is these effects from that?
Side effects. Yeah,
that shit's just crazy. And
but it's crazy. You're right.
I didn't hear. So I didn't know that he like Maul. I didn't know that like is Maul fired. I don't know if that's the thing. I know he fired Rory on the jump, right? Yeah. But here's the thing. If Maul can sit there and hear all of that, because that wasn't just a firing of Rory. That was a Maul stay in your place shot as well.
Mm-hmm.
Understand this, bro. That nigga stepped out of line. He's gone. I dare you. Jump bad.
I think that was
Do you think he's thinking that, though?
Who? Buds?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because here's the thing. He made it clear. I'm the owner. We're not partners. You're my employee.
And
damn the friendship. He made. You know how long Rory has known Buzz from 2013, a year before the show started. So he's known him at this point 8 years.
I've known Ricky longer than that. So
and he knew Maul longer than that. To fire someone like that over something that, hey, bro, I'm coming to you about this. I have concerns and stuff, and you known him for 8 years. You telling me that Maul is not sitting there thinking like, damn, he fired this nigga, and he's known him for 8 years. Just like that.
Read that last comment, and then
I got you. I'll read it real quick and at least you go back into it.
Go ahead.
Do a franchise QBs like Mahomes have the right to know how much the owners of the Chiefs make annually, but they have a salary cap though, so there's only so much they can work with. Like they have a set
for
number.
the franchise.
Yeah, for the every franchise.
What
has a
about the
salary
owners?
Cap. How much do the owners make? Like sales? But the players are under the salary cap. All that other stuff
if
goes.
If you
to,
own an NFL team,
that's public knowledge.
Well, not it's bigger.
They had to report their numbers though.
It's
bigger than that. It's bigger than that though. It's you got what you make from the team, and then you got all your other businesses.
That's no.
And then what you and
not the same. We're just talking about the team.
So when you get a salary cap hit, who pays it?
The owner pays it.
Exactly, right?
From what? No, they can't pay it from their investments in real estate. They have to pay it from what's coming into the team. They can't pay. You know, that's called what's that called? Not when you pay for something or you use funds from another business to pay off your debt in another business, that's illegal. You can't do that.
You know what? The Knicks almost did that with Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
So whatever salary cap hits that goes over, that comes strictly from the team, that net worth. That's or whatever their profit or whatever. So they can't pay, like Jerry Jones can't pay Dak Prescott based off his real estate investments in Europe. He can't. It's illegal.
Yeah, he has to go through the salary cap through funds received through his business.
I was gonna
Cowboys.
I was gonna ask.
And they all share revenue too as well.
I was gonna ask Mr. Ricky Sr.
Just from the team.
Yeah. So, where were you going with this, Mr. Ricky Sr.?
Basically, it's just like define like worker versus, I guess, with the but like it's all in the contract. I'm just curious what that contract looks like.
That's the biggest.
I'm gonna say. So like, how did Joe Budden recruit them? How he get them in there? Like,
in
the NFL, that's business, and everybody knows that's business. But like, did Joe Budden come to them as like, hey, bro, or like
I mean, Joe Budden already had a well-known, established name, fan base.
I mean,
he had everything walking into that.
Well, we ain't pumped it up in 20 years, bro. I don't give about shit.
Hey, Hot 97.
That's true.
That's true, too, as well. He had Everyday Struggle.
Yeah.
Mood music mixtape. So let's not sleep on Budden.
Yeah, Budden
just dismiss him like that. that Fire Joy and Busta Rhymes, that wasn't a bad track either.
I ain't saying trash, but we ain't pumped it up in a while now. You know what I'm saying?
The article there referred to him as Mr. Pump It Up. I was gonna leave that one out till you brought that up. Why you make me do that?
I'm saying
this shit ain't.
How old are you when Pump It Up came out?
Oh, that was high school.
Yeah,
you're probably a virgin.
Was that high school?
The man had
for them.
For them?
Nah, for real, for them.
For who, me?
No, we the same
Oh,
age.
no.
Yeah, the man had
I
Kevin.
thought he was older than me.
Huh?
Nah, I wasn't talking about him. I thought he was older than me.
Oh.
That man had Kevin. Hey, Pump It Up.
He said high school.
That might have been.
That for me was they had Budden had some Kevin Samuels lines in there. Look,
He
baby,
did.
you fine, but your girlfriend's not.
Hey, fire, flames. Hey.
I'm sorry.
I guess for me, I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, I'm not being argumentative. I'm just like, I really just don't get it. Like we don't know how much our boss makes.
No, we don't.
I feel you on that. Mr. Williams.
And I wouldn't ask him.
But it's inherently different.
But you're getting they may be just getting a salary.
You're getting paid.
Rory and Maul.
Yeah, but that's crazy to me. Like the YouTube, the Joe Budden podcast. Everyone needs to eat exactly like the Joe Budden. The Joe Budden podcast isn't just Joe Budden sitting on that couch.
He's got other podcasts underneath him too as well.
So,
See, the thing is, Girl, I Guess. He's got a couple other pods.
First of all, that the girl one flopped. That
it's still running.
Yeah. It's terrible.
But I came to.
It's not great.
I mean, but I came to this conversation ill prepared after looking at some of the comments from Mr. Williams. I don't watch the podcast. I don't know the chemistry between the three of them.
It's been off for the past.
I hear it's been off for the past few weeks, but like before it when it was good, like
it was really good.
Did they talk as friends or did they talk as businessmen?
It was friendly.
Yeah.
They did tours.
Is this brilliant?
Yeah, they brought the couch with them.
Is
this brilliant idiot?
No, what's that? What are you talking about?
What are we talking about? What podcast is it?
The Joe Budden podcast.
Joe Budden podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, we're like 15 minutes into this, and you're like,
no, I really like. I don't watch the podcast.
I don't either. But to my point is, you like I don't watch it enough to see. I didn't watch it much at all.
The dynamic change.
Yeah, the dynamic change. So like, it's how is Joe treating the Roy and them like?
It's like how Ricky treats us now, and then all of a sudden some money came in, and then next thing you know. For the next 3 weeks, we don't laugh. We don't joke. We're just here to do the podcast. Like the drastic change.
I don't care how much money you make, Ricky. You mess me. You mad at me? I'm punching you out right here on stage.
Why you threatening me
what
so
is
much
going on with
I
y'all
ain't do
tonight?
nothing.
He pulling a Rory.
Yeah, yeah. What if you're not friends? What if we fight right now?
No, we're not friends.
Hey, man, take 2 weeks off.
Yes.
Yes. And in the NBA, it said in that 2 weeks you can't go on this roof.
You signed a contract. I got it.
No, I'm not gonna sign.
Said I ain't signing that.
I'm not gonna sign to not sit on my boy roof. I'm just not gonna be. The podcast is business. Me drinking on his roof is different.
You'll be throwing rocks at the shed.
Yeah. It's gonna fuck up your audio.
Why is it hailing outside now? That's me sabotaging the joint. Yes,
there's sunny skies in Waldorf. Why is there hell?
And it went just like the TikTok. There was some neighbors that walked by. They're like, "Yeah, the best view in the house."
That was perfect.
If I had a ladder, I would invite my boy up.
Man, I'm telling you.
Hey, next time.
By the end of the summer, I have your neighbors drinking on the roof with us.
If it was my old neighbors, they would be up there for sure.
Who, Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
he would have definitely been up there.
He'd have been up there before y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
he'd have came over here with a fucking bobcat or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
you better hide your
I can't even park my own driveway.
Yeah, better hide your ladder.
Nah, but the Budden podcast, where do you think they go from here? What happens next?
First of all, what's your take
replace
on
him.
it? What's your take?
Oh, you know what? I didn't really give my take on it. I think Budden's moving like a corporation, and it's extremely, extremely savage. And extremely sad to see because, like you said, Complex did that to him, and he's doing the same thing that Complex did to him with Rory and Mal. Now, Rory and Mal, they've been there since pretty much the inception of the podcast. I don't think they were the original members. I think I think Budden had some other chick on there at one point. But regardless, though, that's what Budden is the name, of course, of the podcast. It used to be called, I named this podcast later, than the Joe Budden podcast with Rory and Mal. The chemistry there was good for years. They had a good thing going. Charlamagne said it best. Now, I hate to say it. I know you like to hear that. But he said this podcast will be done in a couple of years because Budden's going to find a way to fuck it up.
He said it. He said this podcast will sink or fail. Will either succeed or
I'm on and off.
If it fails, it's because of Joe Budden. Were his words. He said this podcast will either succeed or fail, and it'll be a result of Joe Budden's actions. He called it.
Charlamagne know the business. Joe Budden know the business too, but Joe Budden is
arrogant.
And the thing, this is a good example. This is like what if Charlamagne went to I don't know, iHeartRadio, and said, I'm pretty sure I don't know if he's familiar with the actual books where they're bringing in, but he doesn't actually own that particular the Breakfast Club.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, so that's something totally different. He just gets to renegotiate his contract and get the salary. But the thing is that renegotiated contract will be the first step for Rory and Mal. That's what they should have done. Yeah, especially after leaving Spotify. Like, hey, let's renegotiate contract now. As Budden has the right to be like, no. So it's just all about what's in that contract. I have no idea what it is.
Man, New York.
But how he acted with his people, that's rough, dude.
New York,
that's rough.
Yeah,
that's rough.
New York ninjas are.
Because it's a business aspect
ruthless.
of it.
Already.
Yeah, it's a business
on a regular day.
Yeah, it's a business aspect of it, just looking at the contract. Best of your people, though. These ain't just some, and you create an art together, so it's just a little bit different.
He treated them as employees and not
at the end of the day. He did. He treated them as
Y'all and think about this real quick. Have y'all ever heard like rumors about Budden? About like his demeanor or his personality? How like people like, yo, Bud acts like kind of female-ish at times.
We've heard it from his exes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not just exes, but other
I'm not
business.
gonna listen to that because my ex got some shit to say.
But it's not just exes though. It's like people in that circle. I've heard it for years, man. Joe sus, man.
Yeah, but it's worse coming from a female though.
It's worse coming from a female, but it wasn't just females. But absolutely, like exes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like yo, he mad female-ish when he get in this bag. When he act real grind, and you heard it for years.
I believe it.
I've heard it for years.
Yeah.
Joe be doing some suspect
I won't even
stuff.
call.
Like funny acting.
I won't disrespect women and say call him female-ish. I would say he's catty like a motherfucker.
Well, okay, not female-ish, because I'm not trying to upset anyone.
I saved you from
But
you're welcome.
look, motherfucker, he act like a bitch, and that's nothing mean female. It's just like yo, you acting real fucking
BNY
foul.
doesn't condone sexism.
Yes,
Exactly. We know. That's why so you got to switch up the terminology.
Yes,
but his actions and his behavior and his personality, when stuff begins to not go his way, he acts catty, or he gets to like a place where you're like, yo, who are you? And
whose man is this?
All I saw, or all I heard, was everything that people in the industry have said over the years about him. That was a whole move, bro, to like, Rory, you're in breach of your contract. No, first of all, it wasn't even that. He started out the show by playing a song, and then he was like, Rory, what's your thoughts on that?
He wasn't there. Bigged up academics. Because academics been dragging Rory Maul for weeks now. Months, years.
Rory. Oh, the Maul. That's whole shit, bro. That was a whole production.
Oh, I got something to say, too.
That was a whole production.
Yeah.
And so, like, do what you gonna do. You could have shot Rory, called him as a man, because he always talking about manning up, doing this, direct communication. I'm about this. He said it. He hadn't talked to Roy in about a week or two. So that means that man, Rory, had to find out via that audio. So you didn't even have the balls or the tenacity, if you're going to go that hard, to call him up and say, look, bro, you in breach of your contract. Don't come back to the studio. But you're going to put it out like that in that funny style way? I don't like that shit, bro. I don't fuck with that. That's bitch shit. And I'm not talking about women. Just bitch mentality type shit right there. That's whole shit.
You have to say.
He made a whole production about it.
You sound like you want to fight him.
Well,
nah, man, you know what?
I told you, bro.
I wouldn't scrap
been in
on
circle all
Rory
week.
and Maul's behalf, but just off strength, like off principle. Especially if you talking about you coming from the hood, you talking about coming from New York, you talking about from ATL, DC, like there's a certain hood mentality that you just don't fucking do. And when you start to exhibit those traits that don't line up with the mentality that we've been brought up in, fuck that, nigga. You are operating outside of what we have grown up in and we've known. That shit was weird. It wasn't right. You didn't have to do all of that. Nigga, fire them.
Boy.
But you putting it all out there, Rory, Maul, knowing that they're not in the studio, knowing that there's some issues going on there, and then you fire him publicly like that. So the man had to literally find out via, I'm pretty sure when it dropped,
other people's YouTube channels, Twitter,
sending it to him. So he's sitting there thinking
TikTok.
like, man, this motherfucker didn't even have the decency to tell me to my face, to text me or call me.
Hey.
But this is how he does it.
Hey, bro.
It quantifies all the rumors that people have been saying about Buds for quite a while now. That's just weird, man.
We already knew who he was.
and there's ways to go about how Budden could have went about it. I mean, look at us. Let me talk some real quick. We, at one point, had somebody removed from a podcast.
Yep.
How did we handle it? How we continue to handle that?
I got quiet.
Professionally.
Exactly.
No, I'm the wild boy. Yep, I got quiet and I shut the fuck up and I sat in the corner.
But you did it though.
Exactly.
You did the right thing based on what you determined was your right course of action.
Yeah, I didn't want to put the BNY investigators on the fallout because
Well, I came on the podcast, said one particular statement, and then went and talked about my vasectomy.
you did get your dick cut off. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was how that was handled. Moved from there. So the thing is that we had conversations offline to take care of that too as well, which are things that no need to be seen through public eyes.
This is your baby. Who am I to talk about some stuff that I don't know about?
Well, you were there.
No, I wasn't.
Where were you?
I was at the house and y'all hit me.
Well,
up
you
later.
weren't there, but
Exactly.
you were in the last. You've been involved for a while.
Yeah, so like that's
and I called you. I called Dev too as well.
Mhm.
I called Nell individually. We all had this conversation.
Yep.
So that's how I like to handle my
Oh
particular.
no,
business.
you're an excellent businessman. That's why I
Yeah.
still rock with you.
And
You're
the thing is
and
that-
a
So is
great
Joe
friend.
Budden.
and that's what Dev is getting at him about too as well.
He's still winning. I ain't gonna take that from him.
He winning, but who
He's an excellent businessman,
Yeah, he's winning.
but as a human being,
So the sad part about being an excellent businessman, you don't really take many people with you, because people say, "Oh, you're an excellent businessman, you're doing this and all this," but to be an excellent,
you got to step on
businessman,
a lot of people.
You got to step
lot
on a
of
lot
necks.
of people, and like that's why I would never be an excellent businessman. I care too much about my circle. I want y'all to ascend with me, and that's not gonna happen when you're trying to be an excellent businessman.
Yeah, you got to take a lot of people down and get.
So
step
Ricky, if
ahead.
you want to take off, y'all start fucking us over, bro.
You gotta take people down or cut them off.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because Jay-Z said, the more money you make, the
Let's
less
fuck that.
friends you
Oh,
have.
that's you say, let's
The
fuck
less
that.
friends you have. But he also said the more expensive the car, the less seats it have.
Fair.
I mean, yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. Lamborghini ain't cheap.
That's fair.
Fuck that. We getting Urus's. We got four
what
seats.
does that? I like that speaks to like your circle then. Like so is the mentality that you cannot that's what they do.
Oh, so my pops he wrote a quote book.
Page 68.
That's one of his quotes. Yeah.
Absolute truth.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
shout out
why
to
he
Absolute
said,
Truth.
So what I said
Go get
came
it.
from
Yeah.
that's why he
Yeah,
said that.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, yo, shout out to Pops. 'Cause I didn't understand. I'm like, what do you mean? Like that's a quote.
Yeah,
but
his quote says, real quick, just read for the audio. A bitch will be a bitch, always be a bitch will always be a bitch. That's what they do. Please do not be ignorant and think I'm speaking directly to women. So,
Exactly.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah, it doesn't-
I
Like-
quoted Pops.
Because you
didn't even know.
so no, you said it. When you said it, I don't know if you heard me. I was like, bro, you really need that save right there. Like, we call people unworthy bitches all the time.
True. But
Yeah.
you know, public, you know, the listeners, the ears are hearing.
Nah,
Like,
like
I'm
that's
not
a
talking
societal
about
thing. That's a
women.
societal thing, and I don't
Yeah.
think that like I call other men bitches
you acting like a bitch.
99% of the time over women. You know what I'm saying? Like
What about that 1%?
The 1%? I mean,
You know,
I'm just messing with you. You guys going
Yeah.
there.
there is a 0.1.
He was going to find it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, we ain't got to do all
Yes.
that tonight.
There is a woman that is a bitch.
it's.
But most of the
weird,
time I
man.
use the word bitch, I'm talking to these bitch ass ninjas.
Straight
Yeah,
up,
say it.
bro.
Yeah.
Like Rory.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Get off my couch.
Wow.
What we got up next, boy? I got stuff to do.
Any last thoughts on Joe Budden?
I'm over it, man. Like, I'm good.
Shout out to Joe Budden.
I mean, look, the
Why
man
you
making
As a
Antichrist
businessman.
he
Why you
making
the
money.
Antichrist today?
Go couch energy,
Go
man.
couch, man.
Go
The
couch
Go
energy,
couch,
bro.
man.
No, we get gold couch energy in unity, and that's how we ascend.
Go
Like-
couch energy is just
Yeah.
say what you mean what you say.
I like Joe Budden.
Hey, that's Gold Couch Energy. After everything you said,
Yeah.
There.
us.
I am okay. I am okay with that.
Next week, pump it up over there on the fucking casting couch.
Hey, matter of fact, play it on the B side.
Damn. Oh, I'm not gonna be in the room for that one.
I'm good on that, man. I had my rant. I don't even know how to describe it other than the only word I could come up with is just weird. It's just a weird energy. And God damn, there was some, no. I'm good, man, because I was going. Cause I was speak to the victimization mindset that Buzz was playing on when he was talking about like when you're a victim, you want to bring other people in to support your victim mentality. So if you notice, like in that audio, he was talking about like, you're not going to treat the staff this way. You're not going to treat the engineer. You're not going to treat no. That's a victimization mindset. Because you're not you can't stand on your own 2 feet with this. So now you want to make it seem like Rory and Mal are victimizing the audio staff, the production staff. That I guarantee you talk to anybody on that staff, they didn't have an issue with Rory and Mal.
I wouldn't go that deep in it because I don't know and like even know what he said.
It's just what he said. It's like, oh, you're not going to treat these people, the staff, this way.
Maybe they are. Maybe they got a big boy complex, but that don't go with. It doesn't go like it has nothing to do with the decision and what things were, how things went.
Well, that was part of his decision making.
It could have been a cleaner way to do it.
Absolutely.
We'll see what happens with Button going forward. We'll be watching with
wait and see.
Yeah, we'll watch with great interest.
Wait and see.
Who knows? He could bring somebody crazy interesting and run a pod with him.
Ice JJ Fish.
Oh, Ice and Ish.
No, God.
No.
I hope not.
Is J. Cole overrated?
That's you.
Me and Ricky had a whole. No, we haven't. Ricky said some shit that pissed me off today.
All right, so I want to bring something up real quick.
That's all you, bro. You got.
All right, so he started.
I'm gonna talk first.
1 second. Let's talk about his albums. He's his first studio album released in 2011. Sideline Story. Then we got Born Center, Forest Hill Drives,
That one.
For Your Eyes Only,
That day.
KOD, and then he released the off season as of May 14th.
Okay.
The off season that still needs to take its time as well. Out here in the people.
I'm glad you said that based
So
on
he
what
take
you
his
told
time.
me earlier.
Hold a second. You know where I'm going at though.
Okay.
So obviously I'm not gonna count that as of now because it needs to, like I said, it needs time. It's an album. We got to live with it for a little bit. But these are albums we've been with for a while. Is that one hot album every 10-year average for J. Cole?
What?
Sideline Story, Born Center. I can't remember the last time I've heard motherfuckers talking about playing that one. Forest Hill Drives. I'll say that's a classic though.
Yes.
Forest Hill Drives is dope.
What's
For Your Eyes Only and KOD.
So, what was the question after that?
Is he overrated, J. Cole?
He's not overrated.
I see a lot of okay albums here with one great one in the past 10 years.
So, first off, when it comes to like the album he just put out today at midnight, you can't make assumptions on it right now.
I didn't even include that album in. Didn't include that album in
But
at
when
all.
we had our conversation, what did you say?
I said I had a rant. I didn't even get to what my rant was. This
You
is a
made it
question for
sound
the
like
people.
his album was trash and you was...
Oh, I have nothing about his album. I have something about his album, not the actual content of
All
it.
right, but I
Yeah.
mean, once you... So, and this is my thing, like, once an artist puts out a classic, the general populace will expect that bar for the rest of that artist's career. Even then, he did Forest Hills Drive, bet, classic, still play it. Now you got what was it? That 4 Hours Only, right?
Yeah.
That was a whole different thing. Him as an artist, he's abstract. He was like, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to do this for my people. And like, I liked it, but I didn't love it. But over time, going through life, living stuff, it evolved on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. It's not a classic, but
It's
evolved
an
on me.
okay album. It's an okay album.
Yeah, so
But once
like,
again, nobody's screaming out for that one.
but he got a track on there that made me look at my kids and get my face leap. I'm just saying, like it happened.
He's got great lyrical content.
Yes, he does. So then, and then like, if you're like really into music and you see how he makes these albums, how he makes these beats, what he samples, how he mixes and stuff like that, and then the help that he gets, of course, he's not doing it all on his own. Like how he puts it all together. Being an artist is hard, and even then, you gotta take where he came from. Vietnam, North Carolina. Like,
Would you
that's
consider
not
him top 5?
Right now,
Yeah.
You say top 5. Give me a timeline of your top 5.
Since 2011, top 5.
Well, my top 5 is very, very.
Well, this is since 2011,
Precise.
since he came on the scene. All this judgment against his own people.
I mean, that's too big. That's like what, 10 years?
Can't name this man top 5. Is J. Cole top 5 since 2011?
You say since 2011.
If you ask me, Drake was top 5 since 2011. I'm like, yes. Kendrick, yes. J. Cole is a
Kendrick.
So what 3 would you put before J. Cole? Because I would put J. Cole in the top 5 for 10 years.
top 5, not based on this resume.
What top 5 do you have?
What's my top 5?
In 10 years of work. We're going on 10 years of work.
Mm-hmm.
So who you got?
10 years of work since 2011?
Yeah.
I'm taking Kanye for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'm definitely taking Jay-Z too as well.
How?
444 is better than anything that I just said on this list.
That's one album.
Okay.
So
And
J. Cole, you already said J. Cole had Forest Hill Drive.
I would take 444 over Forest Hill Drives.
Okay, and then after that, what happened?
With who?
Both of them. Who else put something else out?
J. Cole. He also had Magna Carta, Holy Grail. I would take that over probably.
Holy Grail. Oh, yeah, Holy Grail did come out.
I would take that.
It did come out. Yeah.
Also, he had Watch the Throne as well.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's 3 albums. I'll take over anything I mentioned here.
So that was that's Kendrick. You said Kendrick.
I'll take Kendrick.
Facial expression.
And then you said who else?
I said Drake for sure.
Drake. Yeah, we unanimous.
Yeah.
And then you said Jay. So that's 3. So who's the other 2?
No, that's 4.
Kanye.
4.
I said Kanye too as well.
And then your 5th is
Travis Scott.
I was gonna say that.
So you got a point there. However,
But he's treated as such. Like, he's a good lyrical artist. Do not get me wrong. Like, that freestyle on LA Leakers, shit was fire.
Yeah.
That dude could rap. I'm just talking about studio albums.
No, I mean,
they haven't been, like, it's the reason why I say Eminem, to me, is not, like, he's for 96 to 02, 04, M had a good run.
Yeah.
But since 04, the man had 16 years where he put out like a lot of subpar, mediocre projects.
Yes.
So it's hard for me to put him like up there.
I'm going to secede.
And I'm putting J. Cole in that same criteria.
I'm going to secede to your.
Am I lying?
So you telling me he's not one of the greatest of all time?
He can spit for sure. But if you have,
are you saying that Eminem is not one of the greatest?
His first
of all
8
time?
years were fucking fantastic. His last 16.
I asked you a very specific question.
Oh no, based on what I just said.
He's not one of the greatest of all time.
As far as I would say this. As far as the technique of rapping, yeah, for sure, I'll give him that. As far as studio albums, I can't.
But yeah, so
you can't call your own albums garbage. Expect me to be like, yeah, you're the GOAT.
No. I'm not even talking about. I mean, greatest of all time. He's up there.
Studio albums.
He's talking about studio albums.
Studio albums.
But like with Ricky, I will secede, and I will agree with you on that. But how far down will you put J. Cole?
Oh, I'll give him between 6 and 10 for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So 6 and 10. I'll allow it.
I'll give him between 6 and 10. I'm not gonna like outside top 15.
I mean, it makes sense. But what y'all? You farted here?
No, he over there coughing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, get the fuck out. But
too late.
Nah, it's too late. He actually we've been in each other's faces for for like weeks. But anyways, you're
I just feel like he lists down a lot of his.
But I don't think
like he is such like you said, the artistry, the lyrical content is great.
But J. Cole,
but it doesn't translate over.
So my thing about
exactly,
I think he's a better mixtape artist than the album artist.
So
mixtape, you can just get wild freestyles, other people's beats.
So J. Cole walks to the beat of his own drum, right? He's not like a little baby out here like, I'm hopping on your shit. I'm gonna kill you, Drake, real quick on your shit. Mm-hmm. Like, but he still has great lyrical content, and I'm down for it. I really want to hear it, and it's a different. And like when J. Cole puts something out, it's a whole different sound. So like the quality of the sound you get, it's like I like it. I love it. I fucking love it. Like J. Cole, Jermaine, Cole, like I'm excited.
When the last time you played Born Center?
Actually a week ago.
For real?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Born Center. You may be one of the few in America that's played album.
Just listened to that like 2 days ago.
See?
Like,
and if I say the few in America, I'm talking like that's an anomaly. Nobody's talking about that goddamn album.
Yeah,
okay, so when the last time you talked about the Black Album?
I didn't bring up the Black Album.
Actually, 2 days ago.
When the last time
but the Black Album's a classic, though. It's a classic.
Bro,
it's well regarded as a classic.
And I'm not saying
but when the last time listened to a track off 444?
Thank you.
Today, actually.
I listen to
Moonlight and
So
Band.
like it's out.
I listen to 444 all the time.
I listen to Marcy Me today.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay,
And I agree with you that 444 is a good ass album, and I do come circle back.
That's great.
But I'm telling you that I personally listen to a song from Born Center since I listened to 444, and even then, I played Family Feud probably a week before that.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I hate how we try to like put people over somebody and just say they shit trash. No, they're all good.
Oh, I never said it was trash.
No, you didn't. I'm just saying like that's how
I just
social
said that
media does it. And
as far
it bothers me.
Yeah, as far as who J. Cole is,
Yeah.
but it just translated to studio
I'm
albums.
not calling him overrated. I would never call him overrated. That
Overrated?
Man worked,
I would.
No, I'm saying that's
Overrated is mean you don't work hard.
Did you watch his
Yeah, he works hard. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Did you watch his?
It's super
off-season?
creative.
Did
Yeah,
you watch
exactly.
his off-season YouTube thing?
Yeah, that's nothing to do with studio albums though.
But like when you hear his story, do you?
Story's great. A lot of rappers got great story. I'm just talking studio albums.
Bro, this is just too much right
What am I saying wrong though?
now. I can't deal.
What am I saying that's wrong? Just tell me.
I'm not trying.
Studio albums. You're giving me YouTube videos and stories.
You're
I'm talking studio albums.
But you're,
That's all I'm talking about.
you don't. And did you not anticipate J. Cole album coming out today?
Yeah, that's why we're talking about
And
it.
it let you down, right?
What, the album?
Yeah, they let you
I
down.
like the album.
You like the album,
Yeah, but I haven't lived with it. It's been one day.
but I know, and you're up here passing judgment on an album
his
you
on his
heard
past.
once.
I didn't once bring up that album at all.
He's talking about the previous body of work.
We're
which is
talking about
cool.
Actually,
I'm saying
get
one
that.
hot album in the 10-year average. That's all I'm saying.
One hot album.
We're
So
going to
wait,
the archives.
so
Forest Hill Drives.
Born
Classic.
Center wasn't like a hot album.
It's okay. Based on it,
Like,
who's
but
talking
think
about that
of-
album?
No,
It's okay.
No,
It's
no,
cool.
bro. You can't see. You're being very. What you're doing is you're playing semantics.
How?
Okay. Born Center
Hmm.
was probably at the time it dropped within the last 10 years, like you said, was probably one of the top 5 albums that dropped. We might not be talking about it now, but Born Center was a hot fire album.
At the
Okay.
time.
It was lukewarm.
So then
And it's at the time, though.
no, but you're saying
Music takes
but
time.
but your words was there's only been one fire album, which
in
was
10
Forest Hill
years.
Drive.
In 10 years.
That's
Yes.
it. So Born Center wasn't.
I didn't say it was a bad album. I
No,
didn't say it
so
wasn't
you
a classic.
saying it wasn't fire? No, you said hot album. Doesn't mean classic. A hot album.
Oh, hot? No, it's not.
Born Center wasn't a hot album when it dropped.
When it dropped, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Okay.
so but then you
when
said,
it dropped, but that's how
but
music
you
is
just
judged.
no. Your words specifically was he's only had one fire or one hot
In
album,
10
one
years.
classic.
which was.
One classic.
Forest Hill Drive.
It's
But
classic.
you just said that
Mhm.
Born Center was hot when it dropped.
Yeah, he's a hot
So
artist.
then that means
when it dropped,
he
sure.
had 2 hot albums then.
It cooled
No,
off.
one's hot.
That thing's definitely
One's hot,
cooled off.
one's a classic. No,
All albums cool off over time.
No, it doesn't. I'll play
All
I'll play Ready to
albums-
Die right now. That shit will pop off.
When the last time you played Sugar Hill Gang?
Oh, that music. Oh my God,
Okay.
Jesus! I don't
But
like
that-
old
but that-
old rap like
I'm
that.
just
Jesus
saying,
Christ!
that
bro.
shit came out before he was
I
born.
mean,
though.
hold on.
Christ.
But hold on. We talking about fire albums.
Give me a classic.
We talking about
College
that was
Dropout.
a classic, bro. What I'm saying is you're
it
only
wasn't the hottest album
you're
in
making
that year,
you're
though.
you're making an argument based
Actually,
on how
that-
you
Jim
feel
and
about
Drake's
it, but you're
dropped that
not
year
being
too, right?
objective.
Yeah. Yep.
Born Center was a fire album. Just because you're not listening to it now doesn't mean that it wasn't a fire album.
Do you consider it a classic?
In the 10-year, well, you didn't say classic. You said hot album. There's a difference.
Okay, hold a second. The line I'm using obviously was a
I see
Jay-Z
what you're
line versus against Nas. Let's come on now. All right.
No.
I'm using it one hot average, 10-year average.
Let's
the Jay-Z
be
line.
clear.
But what I'm talking about, to be clear, not use the rap line. I don't want that to be tied up in that. It's classics. The man has one.
Classic.
He has one.
Okay.
And every
But
other album was
that
okay.
changes
They're kinda
the
okay.
Jay
discussion.
been in the game before you were born.
You liked Born Center, huh?
I love Born
I like
Center.
Born Center was okay.
It was
cool.
it was the 5th out of the top 5 albums of that year.
Who was the other 4?
And is that a, like
the other 4.
Yeah.
is that bad? Is that a bad
What was
thing?
that, 2013?
That was 13.
Yeah, I'm not naming them in order, but you had Yeezus. You had Nothing Was the Same. You had
Did Watch the Throne come out that year? No, that was
No,
that was
the year
was
before
11.
that thing.
you had Holy Grail. You had
Holy-
Chance the Rapper, Acid Rap. You had a rack of shit in
No, so
2013.
like
Yeah.
as someone who listens to music,
Mhm.
acid rap, you know,
Mhm.
the populace didn't.
See,
They
hot,
didn't-
cool, soft, classic list forever.
They didn't find
Yeah,
most
but that
people
changes
didn't
the
find out.
argument.
Most people
That's
didn't
what I
find out
mean
about
when I'm
Chance the
talking
Rapper
about.
until Coloring Book.
True.
So
I put Born Center at the bottom of that list.
Now, I'll ask this again for your eyes only. KOD, what do you think of this man's catalog?
J. Cole does what he wants to do, but I think he's capable of making music for anybody, but he's making music for himself and how he personally feels. I respect him as an artist.
Mhm.
I respect him as a man
Mm-hmm.
above all.
Mhm.
So even then, whatever he puts out, it's not trash. So I'm rocking with him.
Yeah.
Oh, I never said he had a trash album.
I just think with
Yes.
with the new generation of music, you can't overdo yourself. Like you can't J. Cole motherfuckers to death. Because the new generation is not going to want to hear it. J. Cole made a track every month.
Yeah.
He would slowly start to fade because you got the little babies, you got the babies.
It's not the same.
You get
yeah.
it is the same.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah,
Nicki Minaj was, bruh, she was hot, and then you had Meg Thee Stallion coming out, Cardi B coming out,
No.
and she
But no,
faded,
I wasn't-
bruh.
no, I wasn't
women
disagreeing
rap are
with you.
different. Women rap are different.
I wasn't disagreeing
they-
with you when I said it's not the same. I wasn't disagreeing with you. I was saying like his style versus what's going on.
Oh yeah,
Because that's not the same. That's what I meant by it's not the same.
So you got, when you are that caliber, you gotta drop every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just J. Cole, and then it's gonna be like, all right, you know, I'm tired of hearing him. I want to hear something new.
It's because it's all about the upbeats,
No, like no,
Yeah.
it's different. So like this is how it is. Like you got different groups of friends. We talked about this earlier, right? We listen to different types of music.
right?
And then like when I'm in the house before we left, I was like, I want to sell drugs today musically.
We
And
do
I
that.
said I wanted to play a certain genre.
True.
Mhm.
And I bounce around. So J. Cole is not in that genre. So
Exactly.
so like, like it's just like you have different it's you got country, hip hop,
Yeah.
R&B. There's different genres in hip hop, subgenres in
within.
hip hop. So like, I might want to listen to some conscious rap today. I might want to listen to some, some real rap, like
Mhm.
young shit. So like, as far as the young rappers, Lil Baby, my guy. He's my fucking, he's my
He's
champion.
my favorite right now.
He's
Yeah,
my champion.
definitely.
That man work hard, and he from the AE. No, I ride. So like,
Hey.
yeah. So like, it's just
I
like,
agree.
yeah. And even in like the Khaled album, no one's talking about that.
But it's so good.
It's so good.
It is.
It's so
Yes.
good.
But and then I had to go back to the point. I'm all over the place. The whole Meg Thee Stallion thing and all the women the women of hip hop, they have an alliance that we don't talk about. I want to say someone hit Nicki Minaj up about putting music out or something about how you feel about Megan Thee Stallion or whoever was out right now, popping right now.
Mhm.
And you know what she said? It's her turn. Because they don't get the limelight like men in the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
They don't. And they're like, we're not gonna step on each other's toes. We gonna take this out together. You put your stuff out, like with men, like when he put his album out Friday, me too, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
They'll step on each
Yeah,
other.
it's a fight to the death. It's straight.
It's cutthroat.
Yeah, it's cutthroat.
But then the one woman that's out with them will win the Grammy.
Yeah, and I like how women, the women of hip hop run their stuff. Like it feels coordinated. It's like, all right, man, you got this. You put your album out here. I give you 6 months. I'm gonna put my album out there, and then like whoever else and stuff like
Kinda
that.
fall in line.
Yeah, they fall in line. Like they have a rotation, and they are secretly taking over. Like, remember we listened to the Nicki
Seeing
Wayne
green.
Drake
Seeing
track
green.
today. Yeah,
Fire.
that shit is
In my
fire.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
fire.
Smash the
I
pass.
said-
Asked it.
I told
Yeah.
Manny, I said that might I might have told Neil. I said that might be one of Nicki's top lines, top verses
Yeah,
like,
so like,
all time. Like honestly.
But I like how women form an alliance and have a rotation. And everybody eats beat.
But just because it's not that
Yeah.
many of them at
But
the top,
I mean, it's
too.
not that many of them at the top. But
It's
like,
easier for them to
but
do
you
that.
got people. I mean, when it comes to men rapping and stuff like that, it's you got that select few that's like, I'm putting shit out and I'm be fire.
You know who's
Lil
gonna,
Baby, Drake, in the moment.
Yeah,
Lil Baby, Drake, and who else just don't care and just give a verse to anybody.
The Baby.
The baby. I was gonna say, yeah.
The baby.
Baby.
I mean, I liked the baby. I liked the baby, but
Shiesty
He's
on a lot
yeah,
of shit
but
right now.
Hey.
Pooh Shicey's on a different.
He different.
He has
altogether.
he has a different fan base.
He different.
Yeah, it's-
And like
The
when I say,
Memphis,
so
the Memphis Menace.
we
The
will say we will- I will-
the menace of Memphis.
Yes. We talked about that, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
like he earned that. But for now, I don't know. We just outside. We're just fans. So there's a lot of men out here like they're stepping on each other's toes and stuff like this. There's men that step on each other's toes because that's what dominates the hip hop game. I get that, but then you got people that are so good. It's like I don't care when the album drop. My shit coming out on Tuesday. I don't give a fuck.
You know who's gonna fall into that
I'm gonna hop
category?
on. I'm gonna hop on that topic. What's up?
Oh, no, my fear is someone like Corday. Because he's
I
so
like Corday. Yes.
everyone likes him, but because he's more lyrical than hotness, he's like this album, people listen to it, but is it getting the same traction as Slime? Like,
It's not. You know why?
It's
He
it's
realized
not,
it.
and he's gonna fall into that category of Cole.
No, he's trying to.
We talked about that
He's
last
trying
week
to.
too.
He's trying to change his image though. Cause remember back he was YB, YB and all stuff like that.
YNB.
And then people were like, bro, drop that
he
shit.
broke away from it.
Yeah, like
I'm about to say he been out for.
you
a
are
minute.
exponentially greater than your peers. And like,
But he's not great enough to overcome the style of rapping that's fire right now.
I think he's better than Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper isn't on the same level of Lil Baby or Young Thug though.
Different. That's different mode.
That's the point that I'm saying. That's where J. Cole
But I'm
falls
saying,
into
I-
that
I-
lane where
I
he
feel like
puts out fire music, even over the last 10 years.
he's the bridge between Corday and the baby, Lil Baby. He's the bridge between them as far as lyrical content.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know. He just won't. The thing is, Corday, Cole, Chance, all them guys that falls into that same category, they are not going to put out music that Thug, Baby, Shiesty, Gucci, they're not going to put out the same style, the same sound of music. This thing, when you get into the car and you want to be on some hood rat shit, or just when you want to go out, party, whatever the case is, you want to turn up, you're going to put on who? There's a certain genre of rappers are getting the major plays because that's what everyone turns up to. But when you want to chill, they're not going to put Corday on.
No, you're not.
Heavy
Corday's not, but Jermaine Cole. Jermaine Cole.
Jermaine.
So you telling me?
When the last time you heard something from Chance on the radio?
It's been a minute.
I mean,
It's been a while, dude.
But he's a fire rapper.
But Chance's peak was Coloring Book, and after that,
It's been downhill for sure. It's been downhill.
Definitely.
So this is what I wanted to say earlier. This is my problem with the J. Cole's last album, All Season.
all right.
People have fallen in love with this Beyonce method, where she just drops album, just like magically appears, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, we have to do that."
I mean, niggas.
You know what I miss? You call me old school. I don't really give a damn what you call me, but I miss album rollouts. I miss dudes going on different, like now, dudes going on different podcasts, promoting their album. They have a date that's firm. They may get pushed back a week, but it's like, hey, my album's coming out. It's May right now. My album's coming out in October.
Mm-hmm.
October 2nd, whatever day that is. You'll get a video. You get a little press run. You can find some stuff
Little
behind the album.
concerts
Look,
in there.
yeah, stuff like that. And
That's
with
what
social
middle,
media,
That's what middle
The
child
build
was.
up.
that's one song though.
That shit was hard.
But that's a song. I'm talking a full album. You get a track list. You get features. It's on there. Like I said, multiple music videos.
Couple leaks here and there.
Exactly. I miss album rollouts because I enjoy.
Nah.
Like I remember Kanye had
I
his
like the
album rollout.
surprises.
No, I'm done with fucking surprises. Not everybody can fucking do it. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody's
The
Beyonce.
artists we talking about. Well, first off, are you anticipating the next Beyonce album?
Beyonce, Drake are the only two artists that can pull that off, and it would. I'll have no problem. Kanye too as well. I'm sorry, I apologize. and some other greats that I haven't named within this with this little random going on. But a lot of these other
Ricky's
artists,
looking for the next Beyonce album.
hey, I'm all for it. Hey, shout out to B.
You part of the Beehive?
No.
I think he is.
Look, I'm just tired. Kendrick Lamar would be another one. If he dropped, I'm like, oh shit, it is what it is.
I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even gonna be mad at
He
him.
retired.
And that's another thing too as well.
You
But
see
some
the memes,
artists,
you see the memes about Kendrick Lamar, right? It's like
Yeah.
the stick figure pointing at.
come on, do something.
Really.
Yeah. But some artists, I prefer rollouts. Like J. Cole, great story. Lyricists, you have to kind of build that up through press runs. You can't just drop that shit and then beg people to eat it up and figure out a story afterwards. I'm tired. It's been going on for about 6-7 years now with multiple artists. I'm done with that shit.
Yeah.
Do a fucking press run. Do the hard work. And actually roll it out correctly. Not every album deserves to be just dropped. Because after it gets dropped, I forget about it after the weekend's over.
That's fair.
And a lot of people do it too as well.
You're not gonna forget about J. Cole on Monday.
People have forgot about a lot of his albums, so I'm not.
Damn.
It is what it is.
Different strokes, different folks. Pause. Like I'm okay with it.
That's fine too as well.
Pause.
I have more people behind my back like the Verizon man than what you just said.
Wait a minute.
Electronica.
He's a Sprint now, sir.
I have T-Mobile.
Get it correct.
That was an OJ Electronica bar.
Yeah,
I had to throw that. Jay Electronica, another one too as well.
Exhibit
Well,
C.
that
I was gonna
motherfucker-
bring him up, but it was just like
He was a good segue to it. Like some people just need the album rollout, and I feel like you want to craft the story and you're super artistry with it. Let people enjoy the process. Don't just drop it 3 weeks before. Like like he did. Interlude came out a couple weeks ago. Then the documentary just dropped. Like, dude, like I understand you've been in the game for a minute, but come on, let us enjoy the work with us.
I respect it.
You wouldn't know. If you don't know, you wouldn't
I'd be
know.
respected.
Yeah.
I'd be respected.
And not everybody can just do that. So I need to stop doing that shit. You know what's kind of said that too as well? And you ain't gonna like this. You would love this. Joe Budden said that too as well. He just missed album rollouts. I do. I remember College Dropout when that thing rolled out?
Marlon Roy in there.
I really don't remember.
All right,
It was a
okay, there you go.
process. It was a process. Kanye went on he had the story. Everybody knew his story. The car accident almost killed his life. He had the video with that too as well.
Boy,
He
you
did
ain't
the
hear that
press
shit
runs
till
with
through the
that.
wire.
Yeah, but it was a video that dropped.
Yeah.
Ain't no music videos for off season. Ain't shit.
That's
People have
fair.
gotten lazy.
Damn it. You're absolutely right.
People have gotten lazy.
Yeah.
Damn. Could there be
We
like
say
that one
that-
or two singles with the video?
You know why? I think we're oversaturated because when Khaled dropped his fucking album, he put out like 5 music
That's
videos.
Khaled.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but Khaled works hard, though.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So like we're all like, where the videos at? And
Khaled
we got
is a
nothing.
visionary. He is.
He calls it.
I mean, he gets a lot of artists together that you
But-
never think to be together.
But
And
even
he creates videos for it too as well.
but
Shout out to Khaled.
He was doing stuff
Khaled.
prior to the album release though, like with the TikToks and Instagram. Yo, Nicki Minaj's vocals just came in, jumping in
Exactly.
pools.
But he's doing he can as a DJ.
JT's vocals came in, jumping in pools. He was building up the album. Like everybody was like, yo, what is
Oh, no,
Khaled
Rick's
doing?
right.
Honestly, when he was jumping in pools and stuff, I didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was like, I heard somebody vocals came in. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? But every time Khaled video of him doing something crazy in his backyard, I was like, well, I'm going to watch it. Come see what you're talking about now. Then it was Nicki. Then it was JT. Then it was this person. And then it slowly started to culminate into, oh, this nigga got an album coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's doing all of this. He was building up in the own way, building up the anticipation to the album. He just subconsciously, people might not even recognize it, but when it dropped, like, oh, that is what he was doing this whole time.
And another
So,
thing too as well. Rappers don't even drop mixtapes anymore.
But you know
I mean,
that,
they
that,
still
that,
drop
that
it.
was
I
that
mean,
was like that
Who?
was
When?
that wasn't-
How often?
no,
Not like it
that's
used to
what-
be.
that's
Not
Joyner-
even close.
Wait, hold on.
No, that's
your
when the
boy
feds-
had one not too long ago.
Who?
Joyner.
Yeah.
But you know the feds cracked down on mixtapes.
But Joyner's
like
rollouts are
15
good.
years
Joyner had a
ago.
good rollout.
They did.
Yeah.
He had like half
that
the
ruined it.
He had a rollout. That was old school rollout. I appreciate that one. I
Yeah.
appreciate the work
But when the
behind it.
feds cracked down on the mixtapes, 15, 20 years ago, niggas was like, all right, we gonna chill on this. Like DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills, all that stuff.
Yeah,
when that shit happened,
they
then
fucked them up.
that made Drama go to do studio albums. That's when Khaled started to pop with studio albums.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't. I don't think the mixtape hustle was
It's been changed. Corday just
It
dropped
was
a 4.
changed.
He dropped a 4-track EP in preparation for his album that I know is coming out.
He did, but he dropped it on a streaming app. We're talking like before, like all this. It's all.
It can
It's
still
all
be, you
revenue
can still
based
do
now.
that too as well.
Or
But, like,
you can still
mixtapes?
do
Are you
that.
talking about
But-
mixtapes made by
Yeah,
that's
we talking
constructed
about-
by DJs
I
or
get
like
it.
from the artists themselves?
So when I say mixtape, it's kind of like I said, I'm kind of like in the, more of a, I guess an old school term, but now
Yeah,
I guess it'd be
DJs
more of
did.
a like what Corday did, like an EP. Like he
Yeah.
dropped tracks
Mixtapes
with
are
videos
EPs
too
now.
as well,
Yes.
in preparation for his album that's coming out.
Yeah.
This is a rollout,
I Dream in Color.
and we're
too.
getting music in this rollout. Yeah, exactly. I hope he drops the video with him and Young Thug. That needs to happen. As far as where your
Young
topic
Thug
was,
busy.
that track is good, and it needs to have a crazy video with it.
Yes.
Yep.
Rappers, stop being lazy. That's all I'm asking for.
Okay.
Let's enjoy the process with it.
Fair.
For sure.
That's fair. No disagreement. No arguments there.
The Sorry Not
That was my
Sorry
rant.
video
That was the
fire.
rant about it. It had nothing to do with. I heard the album today, off
That
season.
wasn't-
I like it.
that
I enjoy
wasn't
it.
Bad.
I
thought
told you it
I thought
wasn't.
I thought you came to trash my man Jermaine.
I mean, some would say I did what I said earlier. Yeah, some would say I did, but it is what it is. I'll stand by that.
So I was looking for your messages when you told me you didn't like it. And I'm like,
What?
he said that.
I didn't like everything around it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the content of Jermaine Cole is fine.
I will allow it. I will allow it.
There it is.
All right. What's next on the menu?
We about
we
an hour
done.
50 in. Yeah, we
Yeah,
pretty much
we
good to
done.
go. I
That
think
was
we touched everything. Unless y'all want to talk on Tim Tebow.
No. First of all, full disclosure.
Oh, by the way, real quick, the Wizards clinched a 10th seed.
Definitely did win tonight.
Hey.
Yes, they did. Hey, shout out to the
Brad
Shout
Bill
out to the Wiz
held that
kids.
hamstring.
Shout out to the Wiz kids.
and Bill played tonight.
Nah, he didn't play
He didn't play
tonight.
tonight?
No.
I was hoping that
Go
they
Hawks.
just hold him off to
It's
the playoffs.
it's the Cavs. Just
Yeah,
just get it
hold
done.
them all. Let them get healthy.
Go Hawks.
But to the damn, what did you just say? Because I was about to say something like, what did you just say?
Tim
before?
Tebow.
Oh, ever since Florida, I was saying that man's a fullback or a tight end, and
Everybody
I've
was
been
saying
saying that
H-back, something.
for years. Like
Everybody was
he's
saying
not
that.
a quarter, bro. They will put him in them packages, bro, and he would rush goal line packages at the halfback fucking position.
Quarterback power.
The halfback was handing it off to him. The fullback was blocking for other people. He's always been like that hardy individual where either a fullback or a tight end because I think he came out like initially like when he went to college he was an athlete. He wasn't even like a quarterback. He came out of high school as an athlete. They just put him at the quarterback position because Florida needed a one, and he could throw the ball 70 yards easily. But he's always been someone that's just been, you could put him anywhere on the field essentially, except for maybe like wide receiver, and he can kind of get the job done on the offensive side. He should have always been like a tight end or a fullback, hell, even a third down or a short yardage back.
Mike Allstott.
A Mike Allstott.
Hell nah.
He should have
Don't-
always been there.
Mike
Fuck you,
Allstott
man.
was nasty.
Then that was
Nah,
he's
he's not Mike Allstott.
That boy-
No, I'll
that's
fight
one
over
in
that
a
one.
million right there. Mike Allstott
Fuck
was
you
one
mean.
in a million.
Yeah, the neck pad
Yo,
too as well.
Nah.
Yo, the 6-inch
Nah.
neck pad.
Nah, never wore gloves. Had the
Don't do my
the
boy
wristbands.
like that. No.
Hey, he was either gonna run you over or outrun you.
Yes,
He
yeah.
gonna- No, he
hey,
gonna run- no,
dude
he
was
gonna run
shifty.
you
Or
over
both.
or run you over.
Yeah,
he ran
They
you
run
over.
you over to outrun you.
Yeah, he could, but he could outrun motherfuckers.
He was shifty too as well.
He could move.
Yeah.
But he chose violence. Mike Allstott
Like,
chose
he
violence every
definitely-
time he got the
Hold on.
ball.
Quick question.
CTE.
Mike
for sure.
Allstott, Jerome Bettis. Who you taking?
Allstott.
Nah, I may take Bettis. Bettis
I'm
was
taking
my
the
I'm
bus.
taking Allstott.
What depends on
taking the
situation?
bus.
I'm taking
Yeah,
Allstott.
So it
bus.
depends on the situation though.
It's no
Tebow's awesome.
Allstott.
No, Pops, you don't get to say that. I'm going to say this every single time you bring up the word Tebow. Pops,
Thank you.
Coach
Thank
defense
you.
for 20 years.
Yes.
All right?
Yes, and he knows what Allstott could do to one.
No, that's what I'm going to say too as well. That's true too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This man said Tim Tebow is going to revolutionize the quarterback position. He did say that at the time, and I will bring it up every single time
Hey,
he
Senior,
say
did you-
it.
did
We
you
was on a
say that?
podcast. He did say that.
Did you
I
say
got
that,
on.
senior? I think I was here for that. Did you say that?
He did say
he
that.
said
Is that the absolute truth?
1 yard too much.
Page 70.
Yeah.
He said nope.
He's lying. He's lying.
What happened to that other white running back?
Which one?
With Christian McCaffrey?
Nah,
Or you talking back in the day?
nah. He played with the Browns. What happened to him?
Oh, Peyton Hillis.
Yeah.
He was on the cover of Madden.
Where did he go?
Madden curse. He fell
played
off
for
after
He
that.
played for
Yeah,
the Browns. Duh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too. He had one good year.
yeah, that was it. He got him on the Madden cover.
He was good that year too as well.
It was amazing.
Johnny
Larry
Football.
Zonka.
Johnny
God,
Football played for the. Never
No,
mind.
no. First of all, I'm about to say-
Never mind.
Okay, I'm like, where you
Point
going with
taken.
that one?
Point taken.
Well, someone said that was it Skip that said that Johnny Football is going to be a bigger name in Cleveland than
Remember LeBron James.
Yep.
I think it was Skip.
It was
Skip.
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 No, but he'll
With the
think
L.
Skip.
With the L. Skip. No.
Dude was Shannon.
No,
Uncle
yeah.
Shay.
I'm so glad Jerry
This
didn't
bug
draft
about to
that
get it.
motherfucker, man.
Man.
God, he wanted to.
He wanted to. I wish he would have.
I think they strapped that motherfucker down and put duct tape over his lips.
Gorilla glue. Gorilla tape.
Yo.
He would have played for us longer than Haskins played with the Skins.
I don't know. They both had 2 years. And Haskins still in the league.
He should have came to the
That's
Cowboys.
your boy from Ohio
Where
State.
he
Why
at?
you
He
doing
should have
that?
came to the Cowboys.
He should have.
Oh God!
He
Cut the
should
podcast.
Well, what happened?
He said Cowboys.
Oh. I was like, someone
Oh,
on the stream.
what's his name? Nick Zonka?
Larry Zonka.
Larry Zonka.
Yeah.
Larry Zonka.
We gonna bring Pops. You can bring him next. John Riggins.
Yeah, Riggins. Oh, the Riggs.
I don't even
Riggo.
have nothing bad to say about Riggs.
Yeah, you can't say nothing bad about Riggs,
That boy
man.
was bad.
He
man.
was. He was the Mike Allstott before Mike Allstott.
So you
Yeah.
wanted Tebow as a running back come out of college, right? H-back type.
I called it.
He should have been.
He was a
He
He
did
should've
do a
been.
couple end rounds,
bro.
and he killed
Yeah.
them.
He was
Hey.
running people over like that goal line set, bro.
That thing's nasty.
He was killing that at Florida. He was. That's all they would do. Quarterback sneaks
Man,
or
he ready to go.
He do the fake throw, then yeah.
tuck and run. So yeah, I hope he come back. I like Tebow regardless, even when he was in the league.
I'm happy to see. I want to see what he gonna do.
Yeah, if he
I
makes
signed
it,
him, the Jags.
The
Jags,
right?
yeah.
I want to see what he do at tight end.
Uh,
I want to see it. I
He's-
want to see it.
He's definitely gonna play. He's gonna be more of like an H-back type special. Like
No, he's tight
honestly,
end.
they had the personnel. I think they could run the wing T in the NFL. Look,
No.
think about it. Tim
No.
Tebow, Travis Etienne, my boy from Clemson, James Robinson, the running back last year, and that's wide receiver in their roster, Laviska Shenault, too as well.
Bless you.
That played. Thank you. Yeah. 6'1", 230, wide receiver, running back hybrid. They have the personnel. They could in a goal line situation. They could pull
Where's
out the wing
Gardner
T.
Minshew in all of this?
He's still on the roster.
Yeah,
Exactly.
still there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
That is crazy. Yeah,
It
Minshew
is.
just a
He's
forgotten
the-
man.
He is the modern Ryan Fitzpatrick with the beard and
He
the-
will be.
the
Yeah, for sure.
swag.
Yeah.
I like Gardner Minshew, by the way. I'm a fan.
Okay, cool.
He's tough.
Hey, cool.
He's tough.
Yeah. He's still there with
He's
Jacksonville.
like one of those people that you just want to root for.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like you just want to root for him.
I do. I
You
love
gonna wear-
Ryan
you gonna wear-
Fitzpatrick,
you-
bro. That's my
You
guy.
just want to root for
Like,
him.
fuck
Y'all, y'all want a jersey? Y'all want a jersey?
I'd get a Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey.
Well, watching the football team and the Cowboys this year, you in a Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey. I wear my man McLaurin with him wearing the McLaurin jersey from Ohio State. We'll make that happen.
I don't get a
And
jersey.
Manny will give you a hat.
I'm out of here.
Shit to do anyway.
I'm outta here.
We give him a Chase Young Ohio State jersey. We can do that for you too as well.
Chase Young for who? Me?
Nah, for now.
man,
Our boy Chase Young.
Okay. Y'all guys. I'm not.
Bro, if y'all would have got Justin Fields, y'all literally would have seen me lose my shit, bro.
But he's in.
Oh, it
Justin
came.
Fields.
It came close.
It did.
If the Bears didn't trade up, who knows where we'd be at right now?
Bro.
He was so disappointed too.
Are we
His
closing out?
face.
Cause I gotta step out. I gotta go do things.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you
I just gotta piss.
All
Oh.
the things, yeah, indefinitely
Yes.
for the rest of the night.
Yeah, keys in hand, behind the wheel of a car.
I just want to go take a piss and eat my food.
I got things to do in the morning. All right, let's. Hey! Round of applause. Great pod. Absolutely. That's what we. Hey, I want to play it all day. Yeah, I've got to play it before we first started. So, yeah. All right, let's get up out of here. Final thoughts. Manny, what you got?
I'm thankful to be here in a room full of black men. And I'm just playing.
Once a pod.
Not playing. That's for real. But Nah, man. I'm happy to be back on this gold couch. This shit's way more comfortable here. I got your back, but this is my place.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the gold couch. I got no words. Y'all gonna say something? I want to come back and say something else, but nah. I'm just happy to be. It's Friday, right?
Friday,
Baby.
Big vat, big dog.
Friday.
Big vat, big dog. So
Big Vax.
big vax.
Friday is here.
All right, I'm done.
Dale, let's keep it on gold couch.
I ain't had shit to say.
I'm here for it.
Nah, man, I just want to say thank y'all for having me. It's always a pleasure being with y'all, man. Shout out to the viewers. Rick, again, for giving us the opportunity.
Every Friday.
I love
Every day of the
y'all,
week.
man. Good night.
Preferably.
That's it. Dev.
PG
got?
Jakes.
Yeah, PG Jakes.
D1 Dev.
No, man. Hey,
D1
look,
Dev.
yeah.
Drink on your roof, Dev.
Red Couch Ray.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Damn.
Y'all boys did throw me down the beer, too, as well.
We did.
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
you
nice
one.
catch.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
just
was
like the
nice
video.
catch.
Yeah.
I told you it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Straight out the car.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. Another one in the books. Another one. Another good one in the books, man. Another Friday down that we've been able to enjoy it. So, hey, that's it. I ain't got too much, man. Everybody, Manny took my my Friday moniker.
I didn't play into it too heavy. I'm like,
Nah, it's all good. Another one in the books, man. I'm just glad to be here and enjoying this but my therapy, as I call it. So, yo, let's just keep it rolling, man. Enjoy this weekend.
Where you, about 2 hours?
Just under? Oh,
Yeah.
just over. Yep.
Yeah, that's
damn,
smooth.
That's
we are.
solid.
We got a lot done.
Yep.
Did.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Definitely.
bust down some food.
I need to get me
Some Uber Meats.
wow.
Cut the camera.
On that note,
It all comes back full circle, baby.
Damn, mad disrespectful.
Hey, next week's our so I jacked up the numbers. We ain't 100. I jacked the numbers.
Okay.
We're actually at 98.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Last week it was a cut like 3 podcasts ago. We had a mistypo.
Okay.
Yeah, I went back and called. I was like, oh, yeah, we're at 98. So next week's our Chase Young episode. Yeah, 99. So
All right, well,
yeah, for sure. And then then we'll be at 100.
gotta do
100, baby. Triple digits.
I'll be here.
Oh hell, hey.
BNY cookout.
Oh, see here.
Ricky said
Hey, I dig it. Hey, I dig it. I got a new grill though. We can make it happen.
Ricky said he doing crabs though.
We did that the last time.
That was a year ago,
That was Juneteenth. We
That
did the
was
crabs.
Juneteenth.
It was
Yeah.
15th. Yeah, it was.
and that's coming soon.
damn it.
Yes. Actually, I won't be here for that one.
Damn it.
Juneteenth. I'll be out of town. We'll talk about that offline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not okay.
You know what that means?
News to me. What?
Manny's back on the mic,
Hey.
sitting in the moderator's seat.
Okay,
Bring that gold couch energy though. You good?
I'm gonna move the couch to the camera.
Damn.
Slide it on them.
Slide that bitch over there.
Well, you got the casting couch. You can sit on this one. I can
No,
move the chair.
sir, doctor. I've been avoiding that for the longest. I think I've been doing pretty good.
Casting couch is good. They get a lot of shouts, not screams,
yeah.
but that's the wrong term right
I
there.
don't wanna be-
Yeah, said that.
Yeah, I did.
Wasn't gonna agree
Yeah,
with
you got,
that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. That's bad.
Alright.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
That's not. Hey, you know we out. That's
Hey, you
it.
know
That's it.
when motherfuckers start taking headphones
Okay,
off,
bye.
like, all right, shit, man. The motherfuckers talking crazy.
That's it. Hey, Pops, appreciate the show. Appreciate everybody out there watching.
Thanks, Pops.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, till next week, number 99.
One.